Good evening, gamers. Welcome to another under-the-counter event for this week. You guys already know. You guys are used to my stream if you're coming here, if you already follow me. Oops, my test is still up through the Twitch chat. That's okay. I thought it would have been cleared on stream. That's all good. We are doing, that's right, it is an Xrd charity event, so we're going to be supporting a great cause tonight. Shoutouts to Polar Bear for putting this together through Under the Counter. We're going to be supporting Trans Lifeline, which you can donate with chat command donate. So I'm just going to give you guys the quick rundown real quick, and then I'm gonna kick back a little bit. But when you use your command, let me make sure I get my browser view showing up for you guys. One sec. Here we go. Yeah, we've already raised 1,700. That's pretty awesome. So just keep donating. But tonight we are going to get. Let me see who we got. Ooh, I like this pick for stream already. This is cool. We're gonna get the one and only Amelia Bedelia versus Hello January. Winner of that is gonna fight our first seed Lotus. We're going to get the one and only Sarv on stream versus Rasamune. And then the winner of that will play the winner of, please correct me if I mispronounce your names, but Skogrev and Bobus. We're going to have BG versus Tatir versus the winner of that's going to play Chastity. We got Joe P. Real versus Enbyon. The winner of that's going to play Just Avery, who's been on the big up and up. If you know, you know. You check those Boston Blue Beat VODs. You check that TNS clip. We got Love Knife on stream versus Bato. The winner of that is going to play Brandon the Asian, the one and only Crocs and Socks himself. Ignore the challenge. We got Ragnell345 versus Abio Carrot. Ragnell has been on the come up too in a lot of those beginner intermediate brackets, so keep an eye out for that bike in. We're going to have Remora Rain versus Turtle. Turtle's one of mine, and Remora has also been on the comeback, grinding like crazy on that Leo. We're going to get Zenaki09 versus Ostman. Winner of that's going to play Melissa Mente. And we're going to get Vicky Viper versus Sobos Wagner. And winner of that is going to play Eclipse SD. Real quick, I do like to always plug, we got a lot of Xrd this week. So if you're coming here through UTC and you decide, hey, that Xrd shit looks pretty good, I might stick around and play some more. We got Rev Tuesday later tonight. They got a novelty run. They're going to be doing Sub Tuesday where you can play as your secondary. That'll be after this event tonight. Wednesday, we got Dust Bowl. That's what I'm usually streaming, so that'll be my event. We got that. Oh, thanks for plugging, Irene. PlayGuiltyGear.com if you ever want to know. But yeah, we got Dust Bowl tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. EST. And if you're beginner intermediate, then don't worry. Training Mode Network is going to be running at 7 p.m. CST for you. Definitely recommend getting in there if you're newer to the game. Thursday will be a Swiss-style Thursday Xrd Throwdown. So you can get over there on Oxy Acetylenine's Twitch. And then Friday will be another week of Lunchtime Ladder. Just Avery has been running this lately during lunch. East Coast Ladder that also is meant to benefit European players. So this is open to NA East Coast and Europe. So try not to get too bad of a connection with those guys. And then Sunday will be Sunday Scramble, which Lady Impling will be running. But that's pretty much it for me. We got two lovely commentators on tonight for you guys. I'm just gonna kick back. Let me send you guys their beautiful faces. We're gonna get TieTuesday and Ryyudo. And Morrigan is gonna be running your bracket as your tournament organizer tonight. Take it away, boys.
Yeah, welcome on in, Gearheads, for some Guilty Gear Xrd action here, supporting Trans Lifeline on top of everything else, which feels very appropriate for the game series. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Hopefully you all are doing good. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm joined here by the ultimate of hell yes, TieTuesday.
Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I'm here to watch some Guilty Gear. I'm here to do commentary with the living legend himself, Ryyudo. It is an honor, my man. I'm glad to be here commentating. I'm excited to see some great gear. There were a couple names in there I was excited to hear. I didn't know Melissa was entering. Melissa, a local Sin player who kicks my ass all the time. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see if she carries that energy forward or don't make me look bad.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, her goodbye gift to me when I had moved out of Colorado was kicking my ass for like 9 games straight. So don't worry, I'm right there with you.
The Sinkisuke champ. But yeah, we have a super stacked bracket for you all tonight. And yeah, as Ryyudo mentioned earlier, this is for Trans Lifeline. Go ahead and hit up that donate link if you haven't already. Give it a consideration. And yeah, we got tons of awesome games for you the rest of this week.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you also want to check the bracket, you can do exclamation point bracket as shown to us by the lovely Coquette, which thank you very much. There's a lot of matches in here that I'm just looking at, like names I recognize, names that are kind of newer to like the Guilty Gear scene as a whole, and I'm just jazzed to see so many people just to come out and even just try the game first and foremost. For example, one of the matches that were mentioned earlier was a Joe P. Real versus Imbion. People who are both very close to me actually in like personal friendships, but I've gotten to play Joe and kind of coach him a little bit on the Eno stuff. And I know Imbion has been playing video games with their lovely partner as well as all these fighting games come out. So I'm really curious to see how that one goes because I have no idea how those two experiences are going to clash with one another.
Yeah. And I think that's going to be the story for a lot of our players for the games around the week. Because I know yesterday, for example, on my stream we ran Mobile Suit Gundam EX review. And I think out of the entire bracket, maybe like 3 or 4 of the players would have like competitive level experience, right? But like everyone was just like, yeah, robots for charity, I'm in there. And sure enough, they picked the goof. They had a great time. It was awesome. It was super fun. And I think the same story for Bloody Roar yesterday. And another game that's showing up later today that I am so glad there's a competitive scene building for this. It's so, it warms my heart that people love Air Guys. God bless the ring. I like the game.
Yeah, and like just with this whole under the table series that we're doing, it's just like, or under the counter series that we're doing, it's just been a lot of like, hey, do you enjoy any facet of fighting games? Not from like, oh, I want to be the tournament champion, I want to really grind it out or anything like that. It's literally just like, hey, what are these games that maybe aren't spoken about nearly as much, combined with people who might not go to tournaments to be the most hardcore game winner of all time, because collectively we're all here as a community and we're trying to support that whole thing as well, with just saying like, yeah, I'll join in, I'll come play with other folks and everything like that, and it's also for a good cause. And that's just all you really need to put a really good community together. And for you all showing up, you all sharing the news and sharing everything out there, that's a part of what goes into this. So seriously, thank you all for being here. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm looking off to the side here, and I have gotten the reminder, the Quell reminder of it's Tuesday at 6 p.m. Steam exists. So give us a little bit of a moment here to get our quails in a square, because it might be some Steam downtime for a little bit here. But they seem to get some games going, and I might need to reconnect to the room as well.
Okay.
It ironically said that I disconnected from the room. I don't see myself in the room. I looked over to our side stream.
I see you in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little concerning.
Yeah,
So, you know, ArcSys lobby moment, Steam moment, etc. Many such cases. Yeah, so for the rest of the week, by the way, earlier today we ran Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Ratio. Later tonight we have Air Guys, Karnov's Revenge Revo, which is apparently a version that like made some changes that like people don't run super often, but there's been interest in like checking it out, because Karnov's Revenge is one of those like beloved old games that like it's doing its own thing so hard that it's kind of gonna be there forever. Like the beauty of making your game a little messed up. It's so important. I say before we commentate.
Right. And it's just one of those things that's like, I've never really played Karnov all that much in my years of playing fighting games, and I'm kind of like, look, I'm on vacation. I could stay up a little bit late and maybe play some Karnov. I'm wondering if I'm going to be sicko mode enough to do that. I'm considering it.
Yeah, I think they might have made Balloon a less perverted move, which I'm kind of, like, I understand, but also, that's all I could do in the game. So, think about guys like me who aren't good at it, come on.
Right or something like that.
Yeah. So, rest of the week, we've got Real Bout Fatal Fury, we got Mega Knockdown, Magical Drop 3 Murph Fight, Tough Love Arena, which if you haven't checked out Tough Love Arena and you're like into fighting games in any capacity, you really should. It's a very cool project. It's a I'd say more slow-paced, like Street Fighter 2, 3 kind of area game that's entirely browser-based and has like rollback through the whole thing, and it plays super nice. It's fairly simple inputs for everything, and it can get you to some of that kind of like back and forth neutral layer of fighting games without having to worry too much about input stuff. It's a pretty cool project. There'll be a tournament for that on Thursday. Battle Craze, Toy Fighter, which I cannot wait to see how Toy Fighter plays when people are good at it, because I know how it plays when people are bad at it. Yeah. it's a lot of throws, so I'm interested to see what they do with that. TMNT X Justice League, which I have heard so many cool things about. Like, that seems like such a cool development in that scene. Just a super unique game. Breaker's Revenge did get reached, by the way. That was a $1,000 donation goal. That will be happening on Friday. Heavy Smash, Puzzle Bobble 4, Sam Show 5 special. Sorry, hanging out with you and thinking about Sam Show 5. You know what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the big booty counter hitting the 5H.
It was too good of a move. I thought it was so smart.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh my gosh. So yeah, interested to watch that tournament and see if people pick the big red nasty man who sits on you. A KOF 98 ratio tournament, which I think is really interesting because that's similar to Marvel vs. Capcom 2 ratio, where they're like, okay, what if to run Storm you also had to run Roll and serve bot? Would she still be good then? And the answer is kinda, yeah. kinda, yeah. Yeah, but doing that for KOF 98, so we might see the rare Brian Badler chance.
Yes.
Saturday,
can't be that
Rivals,
high, right?
right. Rivals of Aether Workshop on Saturday. That's going to be a cool one. A lot of custom characters. So if you want to see, Million Sandwiches was writing out like a full list, like itemizing what characters did, how they did things, like how they played. And on the list of highly technical characters, I just hit Gay Fridge and immediately was like, all right, I'm just going to watch. I'm just going to see what happens here. I don't know how a Gay Fridge is the most technical character, but I'm excited to learn.
Yeah. I need to know more too. Holy shit.
Yeah. Gay Fridge is Vicus's main. Gay Fridge is wild. Very cool.
God.
All right, it looks like the lobby is getting reassembled here.
Yes. So we should be getting some games here shortly. Everyone seems like they were connecting a little bit more. We're back online, at least for now. And I'm just going to look at it over here, see if our potential first match is coming up here. So it should be Rasamune versus Sarvets, the legend Sarvets. Oh my gosh. Once again, two folks that I am very aware enough friendship-wise outside of, but I've only thrown hands with Sarvets in this case here. And Sarvets has actually been putting some time into Guilty Gear as of late, strangely enough. I'm a little bit surprised. I thought he was kind of done with it.
Yeah, and I've thrown hands with Rasamune a lot, so that evens out. They've been picking up fighting games and kind of bouncing around characters every so often, but I remember their May in Strive was getting pretty darn real. So this is gonna be a good time.
Yeah, because it's going to be against Chip Zaneth from Sarvet's side. And when I say Chip, people think like, oh, you know, the really long combos, good really setups, like a lot of tricky mix-ups and stuff like that. That's not how Sarv plays, buddy. Sarv loves just kind of hitting things a few times, seeing what the situation resets, and just going in after it. There's not exactly like a fully feathered out game plan, knows that if he clings to the wall, then he'll get the corner off it or nothing like that. No, he's just going after you as a human and really tries to get into your soul as much as possible. So, as Rasamune is like a new player, I wonder how that's going to be dealt with, because that's a very player versus player matchup style, and I'm sure it's like, oh no, I'm supposed to optimize my character and supposed to play things smartly. And Sarv's like, I don't do that either, so let's go. Let's scrap.
Nice. Yeah, I think the only you either have to be the most structured chip player in the world or the least structured chip player in the world. I feel like if you land anywhere in between, it's just worse than doing either, you know?
Right. And it's like, it kind of goes back to Joe Biden back in Plus R, and I mean this out of love when I say it, but like Joe Biden is pretty good at execution, but drops a lot of stuff along the way, but has gotten so used to dropping stuff along the way, the next situation feels like it was planned, and it's just like, no, I think that Joe Biden has just seen the situation enough to just be like, I'm going to react to this thing coming out, and then you still have to deal with me no matter what. Instead of just like getting a knockdown, being very clean the entire time, maximizing combo damage all the time and stuff like that. So it's scary when someone can just navigate Chip as like an entity rather than a game plan.
Oh yeah, and yeah, those kind of situations are so strong, and people sleep on them all the time. Like in Strive, in certain patches, the thing I would be able to do with Soul pretty consistently is get a really heavy knockdown, do a micro dash 5k, and the micro dash 5k would entirely whiff over them, but it would recover in time for me to get a meaty close slash that did not look real. And the number of times I would just whiff a 5k over somebody, so they'd be like, he screwed up, it's pressing time, and then boom. It was just like nice, love it every time. Like if you can trick your opponent into thinking you messed up, that's pretty good.
yeah, like legitimately. Like we talked about this a little bit earlier, but to kind of break it down a little bit. So I had complimented TieTuesday specifically here in a way that's like, I love the way that he approaches fighting games. He approaches it with that like devil may care attitude, where I'm much more of a highly structural player. I'm planning out everything, and if anything falls out of those plans, I crumble to dust. And Ty is really good at just saying like, I see you have a plan here. Oh, you're thinking here. Cool. I'm going to make you unthink and re-question the entirety of your life. And it's so scary every time I'm faced with one of those situations where I think, I know everything. I've been playing for, almost a decade. I should know everything. And I just don't, because Ty figures out these small little things that hack your brain.
Getting hit on purpose kicks ass. People are never ready for the guy who gets hit on purpose like halfway through a block string at a place you're clearly not ready to pick it up. Yeah, it's
right. It's like, what do you want me to do with that? He's like, die, mostly.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me fall out and then DP.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like I see Sarvitz and Rasamune queuing up. I see a Chip Zanuff versus a May. May. Does May have a last name? Sfondy?
I think it's just May. I think so.
May Spondy is crazy.
Thank you. Spondy is my favorite gear joke.
All right, going straight into the swing of things here. Sarvitz versus Rasamune. Oh, gets El Kabong immediately.
Okay, I mean, if everything is a counter hit trade, I think May wins that. So
yeah. Chip's going to find himself stunned real quickly off that if he's not careful here, but going to run towards the corner here. Now, here's the reset happy Sarvitz I'm going to talk about. Yeah, exactly. But Rasamune actually doing a good job doing a lot of Bari 5P just to keep him out. Hey, Alpha Blade again. Does not stop. No fear here. Only gear.
Ooh. Goes for a regular 5P instead of a 6P. Gets clipped for it. Confirm into the corner. What's the knockdown? Ooh, the burst gets baited.
I don't know if Sar's meant to do that, but you know what? Picked it up. That's all that matters at the end of that.
I mean, baited mechanically, not spiritually.
Yeah. Once again, Sarv is playing against like you, the player, and it says, "Oh, did I see you react to something or do something? Cool. I'm reacting to that every second of all my life." Actually gets the air throw as well with the disappearance teleportation. Now it's step side mix-up, but blocks it very nice, but goes right back into the leaf grab.
The command throw, yeah, so strong in this game.
Yeah, it's so terrifying. All right, Rasamune wins. I don't care.
I was like, did they give this little lady a pogo and I hadn't heard? What was that?
Oh yeah, that's
up on it.
And even better, it can actually go over. It can low profile stuff or high profile stuff, I guess. So it can go over slide head and anything like that on top of everything else. All right. Well, nonetheless, great pickup there from Sarvitz here. Taking the first round. Let's see where it goes to next. All right, no leaf grab here.
Yeah, start with some of those larger buttons. Oh, okay, now we're both doing it.
Yeah, fine, okay, sure.
You know what? For what it's worth, based on how you describe Sarvet's play style, baiting them into taunting does seem legitimate.
Yeah.
It would work on me.
Yeah. Sarv makes you untune your game immediately. It says, you know what? I had a new plan. Screw this. All right, counter hit again here off the Alpha Blade. Alpha Blade left and right, just dancing over this groove floor right here. Sarvet's now one round away.
Yeah, Sarvet's has been switching to pressing a lot of their larger buttons, which are just, generically faster than Maze, because it's chip. That's how the game works. So if both of them are pressing into the same space at the same attack level, right, like it's going to probably work out for Chip in those situations.
Right. And then you have to do, wow, leaf grab off the wall again and again, and we'll just happily keep doing it until it says, like, look, show me you don't know how to fix that. And if you don't, then I'm going to keep doing it again.
Yeah, especially if you see your opponent flash green as they're waking up, and then you grab them, and then they wake up and are flashing green again. Yeah, you kind of got to go feral, right?
Right. That thing is just a stoplight at that point, and it's flashing green. You go for it.
Yeah. Many such cases. This is the Undernight Classic as well. If your opponent's flashing green too much and you grab them, their life is forfeit. It's so cool. Yeah, really good opening match.
Yeah, Sarvet's getting a little bit wild style in there. Does pretty good, but Rasamune doing very good as well. Getting a lot of good hits in there between some of the anti-air situations. I do like that. Start realizing that the leaf grab was coming over and over and actually threw out a 2H, which did counter hit on top of everything else. Chip takes stone very fast, so that was also a dangerous situation for Sarvet's there if he kept going.
Yeah.
Scrolling down here. Okay, so we have Bato coming up next here against Love Knife. Ooh, I like that name. I don't know why. That kicks a lot of ass.
I'm actually not sure who Bato plays in Xrd. I think I ended up playing Baiken Mirrors. It might be Baiken. Bato a lot of times will play very poke-oriented characters, like Orie in Under Night, or like Chun-Li in Street Fighter, like that kind of thing. Sure, the blue woman who pokes well, that's who Bato plays in a lot of games. For example, in Strive, they played Kai for a long time. So, it always works out. And so we'll see, because Baiken has to play... her buttons are pretty strong, right? But there's a lot more... as a Baiken player in Xrd, you have to be a little stupid. You have to be willing to throw at wild times. You have to really think outside of the box on defense on occasion, and we'll see. We'll see how it works out.
Yeah, absolutely. And I believe you're right about Baiken. Now that I see him on screen here, yes, that is a Baiken right there. Going against the Kyle Kaiskin, whatever we want to call him, the man who drinks his tea without any tea.
I heard that one. That's good. Yeah, Kaido, pretty strong in Xrd. Definitely one of his stronger incarnations, and it's a lot of neutral control tools. So we're going to see how Bato tries to get around those big buttons.
Yep. All right, up close and personal, bursts immediately here. Now has to really play out a game here because Love Life is in a great position, has all their bursts. Can we get a full confirm? We absolutely can.
RC off the dipper, air tech.
Yep, staying a little bit far out there, but like you said, Bato really liking to use those far out pokes and everything. Yeah, using that JS to the maximum right now.
Yeah, definitely one of Baiken's more outlier buttons in this game. It's pretty, I don't know if it is a full disjoint, but boy howdy, it feels like it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is actually. Now you kind of said it out loud, because I feel like I've tried to anti there a few times and I lose. I'm like, wait a second, I'm like 8'9".
Yeah. Ooh, right. The cross up overhead.
Yeah, those Vegas lights are gambling right now, and just Love Knife is winning every single slot machine possible, cashing out here with the YRC.
All right. Up back into JS to get some pressure, leave the corner, but struggling. Oh, and there's the catch.
Yep, once again,
grinder down
here. Oh my gosh, has the corner here. Ooh. Jump out. Here, gonna push back into the corner here, gonna keep him knocked down, but the 2H coming out again here, breaking ankles. I love it. Forces the burst. And he's going to hold that for a little bit there, just blocking for a little bit longer there. But, oh, thought they had the opening off the JH, but unfortunately that is relatively a lot of block frames there.
Yeah, Gear definitely one of those games that you have to get a feel for like what is good on block and what isn't as far as like air buttons. Sometimes you'll just be so minus on buttons that seem like they should be plus, and then vice versa. And yeah, Kai JH definitely more towards the second one.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where the importance of, like, you know, insta blocking this game comes in and everything like that, because you want to be able to minimize your time blocking wherever you can. First, oh no, this is real bad for Bato. Alright, just simple chase down here, just trying to keep a little bit of distance and run back in here. I love the hot and cold aspect from a Love Life here. Just like say like, okay, cool, I'm out, let me throw a quick fireball here and let me run back in again. And it's working very, very well to control the pacing of the match.
Yeah, and not being afraid to just let those greed severs rip, especially in neutral, right? Like, it's one of those things of like, it's so reactable in block strings, but if your opponent just does it out of nowhere, it's like notably less reactable.
Right, yeah. And I mean, we have good rollback and everything like that, but rollback isn't like perfect offline. You're still gonna get bopped by that if you're not ready for it.
100%. And a really good confirm from Bato there, but not quite enough damage to finish it out. Going into round 2, mechanics!
Let's go! Oh, JS working, yo, marvelous right there. Oh my gosh.
That was a chunk.
Yeah. That was even the full combo on top of everything else. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, the counter hit 2H at the tip. What a great confirm from Love Knife there.
Yeah, I'm loving their life right now, which could be considered a sword, but God, that is beautiful. And a confirm off that? Oh, that falls a bit short. All right, goes to that once again here. Gets hit a little bit on the edge of the charge stun edge. Ooh, captures. Can't fully confirm there, unfortunately, but one more opportunity here. Gonna have to force the burst. Oh, what the far slash.
Yeah, that's just the story of this matchup, huh? Two far slashes passing in the night. One is
Right.
Kyle's, one is not Kyle's. Yeah.
But they both have swords. It doesn't matter. It don't matter.
You don't understand. He's really poking it out there.
Right.
Are there any other characters in this game that you think have like? Oh.
What's up, Joey?
Who won that one? Was that Love Knife?
Yes.
Oh,
Love
yes.
Knife.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Love Knife 2-0.
2-0 Love Knife.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anyone who has a far slash that I would like consider in contention with Kai's. And like
I would say, but
Johnny gets to do stuff afterwards, but the button itself isn't as good as Kai's, I don't think, like in context.
in like actual like full poking context, I wins. But once again, it's the opposite you get after it. Johnny wins the match if he hits a far slash.
Yeah, man, he sure does.
Faust is kind of like similar, same way, where it's like, yeah, if you hit it, he kind of gets an item, maybe a confirm if you counter hit it, but it's not grandiose. And then Potemkin is like, it's a game starter if you're ready for it. And then beyond that, it's just like, Kai just, it's a game stopper. That's the thing. That's what makes it so strong.
Yeah, and like it's the ability to enforce that kind of like mid-range threat at or like mid-threat at range for so much of the game that makes Stun Dipper a nightmare, because you want to be like walking back and forth trying to get some kind of space control, and like God forbid you stood up, idiot. Here comes Slidey boy, catch your ankles again, or you're like thinking about Stun Dipper, buffoon, or you're thinking about Greed Sever, buffoon. Here comes Stun Dipper. Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's so funny that even in Strive, I still think Kai Kisuke has the best super in the game in the form of Stun Dipper RC. Like, all this time later, it's the best way to use 50 meter. It's unbelievable.
Ty, I'm not gonna laugh. I'm not gonna lie. You had me in the first half there because I was about to argue, but Eno has, and then you said Stun Dipper RC. I said, you know, you're right. I can't argue that.
Unbelievable.
Like
Nothing makes me mauled more. You'll notice I'm fully mauled. It was all Stun Dipper RC.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Ty, really got into fighting games and just had a full head of hair and just like, years later,
So
just
sad.
changed. I wonder what happened.
Stun Dipper RC, it can happen to you.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like we got our match queued up. It's sorry, I love usernames in game. Obi-Wan Cannabis versus Snacky09.
For the translation, that's Ostman for anyone who's looking for like the true username there versus Snacky. Which actually, I'm super jazzed to see a non-Avery, love you Avery, but a non-Avery Bedman into the matches right here. This is great.
Bedman stocks are up big time. I'm telling you.
Something happened. I blame Drifter Dane personally.
I wonder if a lot of people were playing Bedman and Strive and they were like, what if there was a man on the bed? And then they picked up third. They're like, this is great.
Yeah, they call him Bedman because he's like a man, right? Like, no, there used to be a man there. They need to leave the man.
Oh my god. Ooh, great pressure. Ooh, a solid mash out though.
Yeah, the beautiful. Ooh, and even burns the dead angle there as well. So a little bit, I was going to say a little bit of meter advantage, but Obi-Wan Cannabis did not care and went right back into it. Gosh.
It feels so impossible to keep a Slayer player off of you sometimes. You know that?
Yeah, some days you can't get rid of a bomb, and all days you can't get rid of a Slayer.
Absolutely. Oh, and the mix lands.
And that's so sad too, because Snacky actually insta-blocked it properly and tried to react, but no, Slayer does not care about that either. Ooh, okay, 6H there tries to confirm, doesn't work unfortunately, but nice RC to keep things safe. Can punish this? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And there's the bunker. What's it lead to? Oh, pretty close to your whole life.
But takes a donut and dunks it right on his head there. That was a beautiful mix-up at the very end there. Ostman going to be going up one. He's high on life in more ways than one. All right, let's see if he can smoke his opponent once again here. Snacky, though, feeling a little bit snackish here and seems to be coming back, taking the life away from Slayer right now.
Yeah, and Slayer starting up with the 6P at round start, too, kind of expecting some larger pokes, which makes sense. Checking aggression early on and seeing if they can get their game plan going. Interesting to see if that's a signal of slowing down the pace a little bit, or if we're still going to see the kind of just, yeah, never mind, I'm stupid.
I appreciate that, Ty. You were right on point. I did everything to prove that you were wrong.
Yeah, you know what? Keep it up. Love commentary.
Oh, and gonna finish it off here.
Wow, and a fantastic confirm.
Oh, beautiful work there. Now one round away here. Smoke him if you got him, and absolutely Snacky smoking him. Has the corner here. Will they be able to keep it for real this time without a super coming out from Ostman? All right, good disrespect there. Abari's out. Tries to get out of the corner just bit by bit. JS actually blocking his way back in here. A good knockdown again. All right, Snacky, she's in a good situation here. Gold burst. Are we going to see? Okay, I was scared for a moment.
Oh. And still went for something afterwards. This Slayer champ sometimes, I swear.
Yeah. Does this
Yeah,
reach?
going for the dead on time, and it hits.
Oh my gosh, overhead 60K. Block it out. Dead angle. Anything. No.
Overheads. 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 Overheads.
Overheads. I'm so glad at the same time that Heartbreak Daisy's in the chat, like saying exactly what I was about to say. I wanted to see the sheep come out. I wanted to see some Himajak. But the sheep will go to rest here along with side with Snacky, who will be moving down to the losers bracket. But she did an amazing job trying to keep the Slay out of Slayer away from her. But unfortunately, Slayer sometimes just does not give a damn, and that is technically the correct way to play the character.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was a lot of clear what I would refer to as avoiding structure. A lot of people use less kind words when they describe this type of play, but it really is. It's avoiding structure, right? Like if you play against a player who is, if they get their situation, if they get their knockdown and they're ready, your win percentage drops down to like 10% or whatever. Don't let that happen. And if that means playing a little goofy, so be it. And it seems like they were just leveraging the Slayer buttons really well to just kind of create these reset situations where they were just either even or slightly at advantage, and turning those into like small situations of the occasional really big confirm, right? But not letting Badman get started in a meaningful way, which is, especially against Badman, right? Like you don't want to let Badman get going.
Yeah. And I was actually going to say that too. Is like, don't let Badman go. Like, you know, one of those things is like, oh, well, Badman's like mid tier. I don't need to worry much about it matchup wise. I mean, obviously, Slayer should be because of, you know, tier list and everything like that. But nonetheless, it's just one of the things that the longer you kind of let Badman play their game, the worse things kind of become, because they get all their setups, they get all their different ghosts out there and their different tasks and everything like that. And that's a lot to deal with. So never let that happen as much as you can. And Osman did a wonderful job with that.
Yeah, a lot of tier lists are decided by neutral, but if you get knocked down, it's bad regardless.
Yeah.
All right, and the Kyle Keys coming out for part 2 versus Raven, the knockdown Orb Lord. What do we got?
Oh my gosh, these freaking names. Get serious. Go on.
Guilty Guillermo del Toro is awesome.
It's way good, but hi, cute quirky white boy. It's hitting home exactly to what's on screen here. So if I'm not being lied to, this should be Chastity versus VG on stream. I can't fully confirm, but I'm gonna say that's correct for now.
That sounds right.
Unfortunately, it is.
Okay, good. All right, quick knockdown here. All right, unblocks. Maybe a bit fan of the Vegas lights once again coming out.
Let's go, 2 of them.
Oh my god. Do it again.
And that's my proof of the case of it's not about how many frames it is, it's about the mental stack.
Right, 100%. Oh, ooh, DP's on that
knockdown,
well.
but a great DP.
All right, let's slow it down, but no meter. Stun edge. Oh my god.
Look, sometimes you just feel like doing it.
Yeah. Sometimes you realize that they have no ankle insurance and you just break them things. And a case in point.
Yeah, and BG starting to call out some of the nonsense, waiting for a little bit of a run-up DP and going for a punish afterwards. Ooh, great grab.
Yeah, that was amazing. Now has the corner here. The fear really comes from the monster inside. Guilty Guillermo del Toro can't say
That's
it.
so safe.
Oh my god. Ooh, that's just right under the knee drop there. No J2K for you, buddy. Oh, that's so
and
smart.
The shameful X. Oh, I hate to go down like that.
I never actually truly realized that actually doesn't count as a quote-unquote hit, so you can't RC it whatsoever if you hit it on Raven's body armor.
Yeah.
Wow. This might be the best use of Raven super armor I've seen, like, in its entirety, like, period.
I forget it exists most of the time, so yes, I agree. Great reversal super, not too much damage, but scratch knockdown goes to the grab, doesn't get it.
Ooh, and jumps in smooth there, getting a nice counter hit JS. But yeah, if I don't have the armor, I know Blitz Shield's got me. Going back out here, taking the mid screen, and I feel like I've been waiting to see the kick into throw for quite a while there, because a lot of Abari from the Raven side of things here has been working out perfectly, and doesn't even press a button, the fear, and you cannot burst that, unfortunately.
Just dancing on it day. Why not?
Yeah.
Ain't no rules say you can't just do that. Oh, we doing character select?
Ah, yeah, just moving on the stance floor out here, but yeah, now I'm curious. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Get off one player side. I'm a left sider, please. I'm begging you. Now the name's
Me OSing. It's so they don't have to switch names. It's so they don't have to switch names. It's not because
Yeah,
I only
yeah.
play on player one side.
Yeah.
I switched the name like 5 times. They mixed me on those cabs.
Oh God. Well, now here's the character I'm used to of Chastity. That's like I was just like, huh, this is weird, but okay. Now I'm used to this. And so is she.
Yeah, and earlier I said that like Raven was like Mr. puts an orb on you and mixes you up. I lied. That's Eno.
Yeah.
That Eno actually does that way worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see. This is probably gonna be a tale of one good knockdown into someone's life is suffering. If I know this matchup well.
Yeah. Oh. 6H though being the secret anti-air for Raven there. Gonna knock down again. One more for the road here. Gonna take the corner. Yeah, that was so clean. Yep, best super in the game once again. Well, second best super, excuse me.
Ooh, punishes the VCL.
Oh my gosh. I have not seen BG play in a while here, admittedly. And BG's way of just like standing right outside of your range and just YRCing, using stance, everything like that, has been so immaculate. The control over the spacing right in front of you on Wake Up is incredible, and I am just terrified at what else is coming next.
Yeah, truly, what's the worst thing your opponent can do shouldn't often be nothing, but BG's making it seem like that's real common.
Yeah. Once again, it's one of those like player versus player matchup things where it's like, if I can make you feel bad about your actions, you will stop taking actions. And it is working, for the most part, very well. Best super in the game.
If you have 2 punishes that kill your opponent, but one of them looks sillier, use that one.
Right,
they'll stop doing stuff faster for sure, yeah. Oh, and stroking the tree all the way to the corner. Loops to the ground, note on him.
One more burst to speak up there. Ooh, tries to call it out there, but does not burst. Now BG's going to take their turn back, take his turn back there. Ooh. Oh my gosh! Okay, if I would say that was a full confirm, I would have cried. What a read.
dive.
Yeah, that was so clean. And like, it's exactly what you were talking about earlier, Ty, where you do the 5K on someone's Wake Up and make them think that you made a mistake, and then they'll react to that. That's exactly what we saw there with the dive. Tried to blitz shield it, went in for the grab right after.
Yeah, and it's especially mean in Gear as well, right? Because you have the 1 frame grab with no whiff animation, so it's like such a strong option.
Yeah. It's like, if you see that, you're like, oh god, I'm going to jump out as soon as I can. Then it's like, cool, now you're anti-air, and you'll probably be in a worse situation if you just took the grab.
Yeah, and speaking of situations, Raven in the corner only has about half his life bar left.
Oh my gosh, this bird needs help right now, but oh, we ramped into Raven and returned things all around here. Oh. Alright. Actually, great move from BG there just to say I'm going to evacuate, not run into anything there because it's very easy for Eno, but nice 2S to close it out.
Yeah, sees the flight and goes swinging, and absolutely, Raven takes quite a bit of time before becoming actionable.
Yeah, making the most of that. You know, Chastity doing a really good job there. Now they're on match point, but now BG having the corner and uses the 2D to go under the burst, whether that was intentional or not, dives right into his loving arms, throws him twice, scoops double.
And the excitement is full, gamers.
Ooh, a great HCL there to kind of get out of the situation. Knockdown to the corner here, doesn't get the double scratch, but that's okay. Maybe one more knockdown, though, will be able to change the fortunes for Chastity here. They're on point, but they don't get the full confirm, and I disagree, game.
What an air grab.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was amazing, Ty. And now we find ourselves in the corner again here. Chastity, can they actually bring this all the way back? There's one more burst to worry about here. Gotta go for the best super of the game. No, not quite yet. Wow! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, no way! Goes to the corner, blocks again, tries to jump out, doesn't work. Nice JP there into a crouching JP, or 2P there. Barely clutches out the very end. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
BG was fighting for that last hit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, do either of these characters have like any real reversal options outside of just like wake up super? And the answer's like not particularly, yeah?
Yeah, not really. You can do some cheeky stuff to like, you know, low, high profile stuff, but that's
And like
about
Blitz,
it.
obviously, but
Yeah.
it seems like a very tough matchup to get stopped. Oh no! I got opened up.
Yeah, my app is open right now. Welcome to business. Oh my gosh.
Yowza.
Amazing work there from Chastity at the very end, though. Just really locked it down and said, like, yeah, it's one of those almost mindsets that I feel like once you have like blood in, like, you know, you taste blood in the water, you realize that the opponent spent everything that they had to try to barely squeak up that last match, and you just say, cool, I'm gonna go in double speed now because you're recovering from that last match. You don't have the calories to keep up with me, and that's what that last round really felt like.
Yeah. Like, you pull out the options that no one's going to be ready for in 1,000 years because you only need to do it once. You need it to work one time. And frankly, for what it's worth, that looked wild. Sorry,
Oh
just
my
summoning
God.
Mixed Hedberg pop into
Hedberg is
the
so
room.
good. Go ahead.
God bless the Xrd community. As wild as that seemed, even on block, right? That was going to be, I'm forgetting the name of that super, Fortissimo, I think.
Yeah.
But the air Fortissimo, even on cross up, that probably still would have been at least safe, if not plus, right?
Yeah. That's hella plus. So it's like, even if somehow, some fate of God, your hand slipped and you actually blocked the sick cross up, congratulations, you have 2 more to go to survive. Yeah,
Guilty Gear is such a cool game.
Yeah.
It's only plus 26. Oh, very good, very good. Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Yeah. Sorry, I said a normal number like plus 18. Oh, silly me.
It's so funny what counts as being like heinously plus in certain games, because I remember people getting so mad at me in Undernight because I was plus 9. Like,
Yeah.
get a grip. You haven't seen Kunzite? Do you know what that is when 9 drops it on you? It's like plus 97. Get real.
And it's just super funny when you take a game like Tekken, for example, where like -1, and they start sweating like, oh god, there's so many options you can do. And it's like, it's like, you said -1, right? It's like, yeah, I have advantage. What do you mean you have advantage? It's like, yeah, it was a down 4-1, so I'm -1. I'm still able to do a lot of stuff. Oh, find me.
Yeah. It's cool. They're cool. Yeah, they're super cool.
Yeah,
all right, let's see who is next up in bracket.
Looks like it's going to be Eclipse versus So Boss Wagner. Or maybe Wagner. I've never actually said that out loud, I realize. I know who it is. I was just like, I never had to say it out loud, I realize now. So, assuming I still have my quails in the square here, because it has been a while since I've seen people play and everything like that, I imagine this should still be a Faust on Eclipse's side. Hello. So I'm looking at the main screen here and just pops in, walks in. Hello. Hello, Mario. Oh no, it's Leo. Excuse me. My bad. I get my quails in the square here. My bad. Is Leo versus Chip.
Oh man. Oh man, don't get knocked down here. Holy smokes, these are 2 terrible people to get knocked down by.
Yeah, I like one fear is like just seeing like Chip get hit once by a good maneuver, and it's I'm gonna start crying. Wait, the pressure's on already. That's why they call him Mixed Hedberg.
Okay, back turn, but immediately gives it up.
Yep, and actually probably not the worst move in the world there. Trying not to give too much opportunities for Wagner. Oh. Don't be out to see what you. I don't blame Wagner at all. Like, get away from me, you freak. Good DP.
Ooh, great anti-air into back turn.
Alright, yeah, once again finds himself in the blender here, just trying to survive and live as long as they possibly can, but this is so rough. And like the scariest thing about Leo's mix-up when he's back turn is that he doesn't have to do anything very fast or quick or anything like that. It's just like the pressure over time, the showing that there's gaps and then letting you have to like guess if you want to live or die by that is just enough to pressure you to press a button and sometimes not press a button. But great DP there from Wagner.
Yeah, and God forbid you get put in a situation twice and you press a button in the same spot and the Leo calls you out with parry, because then, like, what do, you know?
Yeah. You file a complaint, that's what you do.
Yeah, good call. Oh, knocked down in the corner, though, but backing off.
Mm-hmm. All right, just jumping out here. Oh, yeah, but the 2H launch are just... you are in counter hit state for, like, the next 17 years. That is going to be confirmed almost no matter what.
I was going to say, is that all the way back to the ground? That's crazy. that took
thing.
so long.
It is, like, counter hitting in, like, in Tokon, actually, from what I've seen. You hit them down, counter hit, they're just going to fall to the ground. That's it.
And immediately burst out of Eclipse.
Great burst there as well because it earned the corner now.
Yeah.
All right. I do like the patience though from Wagner as well too. Just kind of trying to stay out as much as possibly can, trying to find some good openings here, trying not to press too many buttons because absolutely knows what that means in the long run, and they're doing a good job around it.
Ooh, and guard point, but doesn't get a full hit off of it, but does get back turn pressure, and, you know, what else do you want? Great DP!
Oh my gosh, yeah, unfortunately, Alpha Link gets blocked, and I wondered if that was supposed to be a different move or something like that, because 6H from that far away was unfortunately unsafe there. Gets hit by the Sonic Boom, though, and now, Mix Hedgeford Eclipse is on match point. And oh my gosh. The damage is so high right now, just as high as the donations to Trans Lifeline. We passed 2K apparently, and I have not gotten to look over it a bit. Yo, that's amazing. You all are kicking so much ass out there. Let's go.
Ooh, the flash kick gets baited.
Yeah, unfortunately doesn't get the full knockdown after that. Definitely needs it, but baits it again. Wagner maybe understanding a little bit of the situation around the flash kick. Can't punish on the burst, though. There's an opportunity, and the opportunity is lost because Leo takes like 1 billion damage.
Huge counter hit. Yeah, huge counter hit there, too, to finish it off. Good stuff by Eclipse, though. That blender, I mean, you know, it's hard to sound impressed by Leo because everything he does is like so clean and so well put together when it's running, right? It's just kind of like, yeah, you're doing the Leo stuff, but like you did it really well. I think you did a great job. It's just, you know, it's what Leo does.
Right. You can only compliment someone like, you know, yeah, like inner program is a hard job, but like, you know, I can only say like, yeah, you did the very impressive thing again. Like, you know, you have the same piece of cake day in and day out. It just doesn't really change all that much.
Could be worse, could be Strive Leo, where I'm just doing back turn K dash cancel 45 times and being like, hey, are you proud of me yet, Dad? Oh, good grief.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. You get to do a little bit more stuff in XR here. I'm just imagining now, like, people who are like, oh, you get so much more expression with your characters in Guilty Gear XR compared to Strive, and then they're playing Leo. It's like, come on, man. You're just back for me K again.
True. All right, it looks like we're getting, this will be Sarvitz and Lotus, I believe. So this is, I want to say, winner semis?
Winners?
This is quarterfinals.
Winners quarters. Yeah. There we go.
But more Leo action for the Leo sickos out there. Cough, tie.
I've decided I like watching him now that I'm one of them. It's great.
You understand the intricacies and the brain power that goes into him. There's no change from what you thought before.
That's so funny. All right, and immediately getting to it. Sarvit's trying to play some pretty solid keep away here from Lotus. Don't let Leo get going.
Right.
Also,
exactly.
I love that parry after the find me. I'm not sure where you are, but if you hit me, you're in trouble.
Yeah, find
Good
me
call.
instead. That was so
Yeah, how about
clean.
that?
Yeah. What now? This is what you're doing to everybody else, Chip. How do you feel? Some nice grab here. Leaf grab number 1. Gonna probably just do a quick knockdown. Get out of the corner here. Dashes right back in. Dashes right over him.
I don't know if that's what Sarvitz intended. It was sick. It didn't work out great, but it was sick.
Yeah. Once again, it's that very Sarvis playstyle. Sarvis can make the engine do a lot of really goofy, weird things, and Sarvis, he just lives off that. But in case in point, sometimes it leads in a situation like, that didn't seem great, and exactly what you intended. And it's like, it didn't matter. It's what the engine does. Alright, good knockdown here. But flash kick covers all. That's the hardest part about the Chip matchup. Yeah, it's a down charge to up charge. Doesn't matter which side you land on. Flash kick is coming out either way. Button pressed?
Yeah, let it rip.
6P armor, just not giving a damn. The 2H just turns around.
And Lotus wants that burst. Give me that burst.
Oh my god. Runs right into it again. Runs right into it again. Sarvis wants in so badly. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, Lotus doing a really incredible job here of just really mixing the tempo. Just playing like they have a bomb strapped to their chest for 20 seconds and then being like, I'm just going to sit full screen and throw fireballs if that's cool. That's really strong, especially if your opponent's Sarvitz, who seems to be pretty good at enforcing the bomb strap to your chest methodology of play, right? Like,
right.
being able to go back and forth is really strong.
Yeah, Lotus is actually the one who has like planned out a bomb to the chest situation, and Sarvis is acting like it at the same time. It's like, wait, why are you doing this? No one's forced you into this situation.
I like it.
Yeah. God forbid a man have hobbies, you know?
Ooh, and what a confirm with the blitz. Take a little burst, get a wall bang. That's the stuff.
Yeah. Oh, man. He's sauced him up in the corner now. Now, unfortunately, Sarvis left with a little bit less sauce here. Don't know if we're going to be able to get that burst back here, especially with 2 opening ups here. One more might do it here with the meter on deck.
Stun, that's going to be it. Or...
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Okay,
that's gonna be it.
Yeah. Yowza, Lotus getting 2 fat hits into just so much damage and really setting up that stun situation. Whew.
Whew. Glad that wasn't me. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say about that one.
Yeah, Lotus definitely one of the players people were thinking might end up in the top here, and I think we all got to see it. Why? It was very clean, very, very clean.
Right, and just like a whole. Once again, Lotus's just game plan around Leo has just evolved over the years, and I've just been so impressed by the growth of like structuring play and everything like that, and just getting everything so locked down and nailed down in terms of maximizing damage, understanding and being patient during situations, and find the openings amidst all those situations. And I'm just thoroughly impressed every single time I see something come to the field here, because it's just like the most stable, positive, lovingly when I say this, stable Leo I've seen pretty much across the board for like all the folks in the US. So it's just like, it's incredible, it's amazing. No shame into struggling against that one, Sarv.
Yeah. And I think we have a really incredible meter and health awareness as well, and situational awareness, because like going for the dust launch into JPPPPPPP, that's like the guts killer sequence, right? Because like the way that Xrd scales health a lot of times for the finishing hits, especially against a character with higher guts, you just want to get as many hits as possible, and you kind of don't give a shit what, you know, how hard they are. So just like the awareness to switch immediately to that JPP route to finish it off is like thumbs up. Love that stuff.
Right. Yeah, and it's just like Lotus just knows the game so thoroughly well. All right, so now we have Crocs and Socks, the name in the bracket being Brandon the Asian, but that's Crocs and Socks right there. Or Stream Slammer right now, versus Ragnell. And Ragnell definitely, and it's smartly, keeping as much distance as possible for the opportunity lands in their favor, but that burst is gone, and now Crocs and Socks is to play. Right here, just trading some hits right now. Oh, but the second hit still comes out. Does not give a damn. Takes the corner off of this one here. One more mix-up could do it there. Mixes it up. Nice 2K. Goes straight into super. Gonna finish it off there. Guts be damned.
Wow, manages to catch with that in neutral, confirm all the way to the corner. And yeah, this Crocs and Socks pressure is no joke.
Yeah, it's just so disgusting. Like, just once again, the control over a matchup and the player at the same time is so good. Even that walk-up 6P, for example, is like, if you press anything, you get counter hit, you're pushed back into the corner on non-hit, on block. Like, it's just such a scary situation, and Crocs and Socks is so good at just willing themselves. Oop, tries to go for a
Wow, yeah,
again.
that I'm smoked by that. That low was so unseeable. Damn, that's good.
Yeah, it's just one of those perfect setups again. Once again, it's that visual mix-up that's coming into play there. You see the first part of can't remember the move right now, but two-part Slayer move where it's like, cool.
The dandy step overhead.
The dandy step, yeah. You're like, oh crap, now it's either overhead or it's low, and it's like, I can't insta-block one and or block the other at the same time, so I have to kind of semi-guess.
Wow, throw on reaction to the guard point run, so strong.
Yeah, just earning so much off of that as well, too, because, like, now Crocs and Socks sitting here saying, like, I don't need their approach anymore. I can take my time. You are the one without the life lead, and I can wait all day. Oh, but runs right into the tatami mat here, so going to be finding themselves straight into the corner, but nice 5P anti-air. Slayer's 5P does reach really high and does really great work there.
Yeah, and I don't know if I have any critiques I could possibly levy against Crocs and Socks' confirmed game. Like, they are finding these wild, tiny hits and turning them into so much in a way that, truly, how much of this game have you played? Don't tell me how many hours I'll cry. You know, like, that's like incredible stuff that you only get if you've seen these situations so many times.
And even more so, the level that not just Crocs and Socks plays at, but has almost created to a certain degree as well, too. So, like, people are reloading the layer. Yeah, so it's like, there's a lot to be said about that. And Ragnail is doing a pretty good job overall, holding their own and everything like that. But the mix-up, the classic, yep. The Crocs and Socks classic of I'm going to just step back and forth and I'm going to gamble it all on a burst super. If it hits, I win. If not, then what are you going to do? Kill me in one combo? No.
Yeah, Slayer's pretty healthy in this one, right?
Yeah, he's got a pretty full tank of health. I think he's a little bit over average, if I remember correctly, but either way,
right.
like, yeah, I don't think even, like, the best Viking can, like, take away, you know, over half a life bar off of a Slayer.
No, you would need some absolutely buck wild hit.
It's like, I'm like thinking like some of the best combos I see for like Mystic out in Florida, and it's like, no, I don't think even Mystic could even capitalize on that damage.
All right, it looks like we're gonna have Lotus and Chastity up next.
Ooh, all right, the return here. This is gonna be a good match. I'm looking forward to it. Character select. Lotus, what are you playing? Oh my god, it's the real high IQ quirky white boy. Oh wow. Alright. No change up on the Slayer. I mean, not the Slayer, the Leo there. I saw the character select, I was like, are we doing something here, or?
Making sure they were on the Shadow the Hedgehog colors.
Oh yeah, that's true. Happy Shadow Day, everybody. Immediately bursts out of the corner there just to try to get out. Does not, unfortunately, now finds themselves back in the corner again here. Chastity, what will you do next?
Yeah, just saying no to the note to an incredible degree. Being ready with the parry to say, Eno pressure, none for me, thank you.
Yeah. I'm putting the no in Eno right now. No thanks. Yeah. All right, takes out the flash kick there. Good stuff.
Yeah, definitely one of the harder things about fighting Eno is she has a lot of things that will auto-bait reversal timing stuff.
Yeah, that's what makes her such a strong character, just kind of like naturally out of the box here. If you have the execution, you get so much reward off of her.
Yeah.
Oh, JD counter hit. There's going to be some good damage here. Knockdown as well. We're going to go straight to note. Absolutely. And now we got Scott standing there, so Lotus is forced to block, but oh, it comes right back in again there after blocking. Yeah.
Yeah, finds the spot to flash kick where they get over the note, but gets put back in it. 1-1, back to the round even. And burst about even on both sides as well.
Yeah, actually, good call on that, too. So it's like, cool, they all have one more opportunity to live, and goes right under the boom, just barely to stroke the big tree. I love that so much, but where does the burst come out now here?
Wow, Chastity holding on to the burst, and there it is. Great call.
Yeah, now, can they take that great call all the way to the end here? Because they do not need to be trapped in the corner as much as possible. JH stopping the things there, and then, okay, great burst as well from Lotus. But now it's all up to this. Can Lotus get out of the situation here? Can they hold the patience down? Can they block well enough? Ooh, okay, that's looking really good there. But actually, Abari's out there. Has to block the boom, doesn't get the full situation. Rip, lets it rip. Do you have the damage? Do you have the damage? Yes, you do.
They do. Let's go.
Yes.
Chastity goes up 1-0.
Ooh, yeah, great stuff there from Chastity, holding it down at the very end there. And honestly, I don't blame Lotus for going for the flash kick there, because that is the most unexpected thing. I'm like, I would think that they wouldn't gamble on that, but it happened, and Chastity was ready.
Yeah. And it's important to make sure your opponent is aware that you will just do it whenever, you know? That's like a big part of what makes flash kicks so good.
Yeah. Case in point.
Yeah.
Because flash kicking and any tour DP in general is kind of like an investment. It's investment banking, where sometimes you just have to like set the the seeds down early so that they're thinking about it a little bit later. You got to keep that stuff going for the entire match.
That reset into parry was crazy.
Oh,
that was so wild.
That was so good. Hey, Lotus is out of the corner there. Can't respond from Lotus' side there. Has no mirror to speak of. Empty float low. Let's fucking go. One more for the road here. Yeah, back that down, but doesn't get the punish. Oh no, this could be so bad. Were you gonna force a burst there, maybe? Oh. What a surprise. JS just sailing right in there and just doing the damage.
Slightly more conservative opener from Lotus there, but it pays off.
Especially earning the corner off of that as well there too. He might have gotten out of the corner, but pushing right back into the opposite one. Let's see if Chastity's able to take it back here.
Yeah, managing to hit that JP overhead on basically the first frame landed. Really strong stuff. And there's the flash kick again. Gotta represent it.
Yeah, it's doing so much work there, invoking fear in Chastity. You can see it bits and pieces every here and there, and it's just working great for Lotus right now. Now one apiece here. Whoa, 2H round start. Let's go. Let's go, Lotus. Okay, so with the El Kabong foot there, gonna earn the corner off this one. One more burst.
Yeah, so much damage and the situation you crave. Oh, that's so plus, but strokes under it anyway.
I did not realize that. Oh. All right, throw number one. Dash back in, breaks the ankles. Ooh, tries to catch the instant block there. Tries to catch the burst as well.
Oh, and goes for the bear. Yeah, wants the burst so bad. Oh, no.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh my god, gets the throw on landing though. Here's a great opportunity here. Gets the JD, counter hit, maximize the damage. Will you get enough meter before the end here? Yes, you will. Will you be able to close it out? Absolutely. Yeah. Play him
Fortissimo
on.
will do it. Nice.
Woo. What a pull from Chastity. Oh my days.
Yeah, Chastity 2-0 with some really exciting games there. Some really scary stuff. Awesome confirm at the end.
Whoo! Like, my heart is thumping out of my chest there. Like, I'm on a whole new tempo with my heartbeat right now. That was such good awareness and play and patience from Chastity, and also from Lotus as well, too. And also, like you said, on top of that, too, was just like, throw out the flash kick every now and then. Make sure that the opponent still needs to be afraid of it. And it still did plenty good work, but Chastity finally just kind of somewhere along the match, finally just rolled back and just kind of said, okay, look, I just will not be in range of it ever in that case. And it seemed to pay off in dividends in the very long run.
My pain in this matchup is always thinking I can mash to beat the JD. Real. JHJD, you're like, she slapped me a little bit, and now she's slapping a Bayonetta pose. Surely I can jab here. No, you can't. Die.
Right. I'm always mashing 6P on that, and I'm always dying off that.
We've got Eclipse and Crocs and Socks in.
Jump down the situation here. Just gotta hold the pose for a little bit there. Yeah, Crocs is absolutely gonna try to punish that at the very end, though. All right, crosswise heel. Knock down to the corner here.
Ah! Come on. The unblockable, and they'll get the kill off of it too. Let's go.
Gosh, once again, one of those situations that you just gotta throw out there every now and then, just to make sure that they stay aware, that you remind them that they're mortal, just like everybody else.
Yeah, and this matchup in particular, like we've got two characters that both want to be on top of each other, just mauling each other, right? So you really have to maintain your pressure and be pretty fearless, in spite of the fact that you have backdash canceling on one side and flash kick into back turn on the other.
Yeah. Yeah, two really annoying reversal situations and options on Wake Up. You have to respect it in some way, shape, or form. But it seems like at least in
But
Croc's
also,
case, no.
You have to keep going in, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no, I've decided I'm going to win today, says Crocs and Socks before going into the win-making factory.
Yeah, absolutely. And getting started early.
Oh my gosh. Just trying to hit the corner back there. Yes, backdash cancel right into the command grab again. That's invulnerable, just due to the backdash nature. Tries to do it again, sicko.
But yeah, Eclipse looking for the throw immediately after. Wake Up overhead. Oh, good defense for Crocs, but the trade is real bad.
Oh my gosh, and this is a few counter hits as well. Oh, cannot get the reversal out there and just gonna go for the double super for the win here. Cashing out full meter. And that's a really good option. Yeah, that's a seriously good option.
Yeah, you got bar to win games. So use your bar to win the game.
Yeah. It's like on one end, if the super is blocked, it's like, cool, I'm gonna RC it. If it's not blocked, then I'm gonna super again and kill you. It's a game-winning situation, of course. Ooh, good ID into the throw there. Good stuff from Crocs and Socks, but Eclipse doing a good job, making sure to play more of that neutral game and try to keep Crocs and Socks out as much as possible.
Yeah, and really fundamental to this matchup to be ready to throw Leo when he tries to run through you at a moment's notice. Oof.
That's me getting my back punched in after doing a back day.
Yeah, I feel like Crocs and Socks is really, with their reversal timing, playing to an idea that I learned from True Tech, a local player a really long time ago, which is he would just not do reversals for 12 matches straight, and then would hit one and it was perfect and it killed me instantly. And I just asked, I was like, how did you know to do it? And he said, oh, I can tell you were feeling yourself. And like, I feel like Crocs and Socks just has such a lock on to when someone's feeling themselves, and it's just like, no, we're done with that.
Yeah, it's, like even like KCK is a extraordinarily good player with that same regard, where it's like, yeah, I'm just not going to reversal for like, all the game. And it's like, when it finally counts, I'm going to hit it. It's going to be counter hit. I'm going to do full damage. So, but I also partially bring that up here because Melissa, also a Craft of the Sin player out here in Xrd. Ooh, see what can be done here. But Avery getting in there fresh and strong right now with a recent third place finish in not TSB, excuse me, TNS.
That's my goat. That's my goat, Avery.
Yeah. There's cheering from the background here. Cheering for Avery. Let's go.
And I got to cheer for Melissa, the homie. Absolutely trying to get in there with Sin. Any situation is dangerous when Sin is on screen, because if there's one thing Melissa does, it's what's the beak driver. She'll do beak driver loops that seem impossible. Like you know how some like Soul players in Plus R will spend like 2 years of their life getting a 12th Sidewinder? That's Melissa with beak driver.
Yeah. I don't know where she pulls it from. I don't know where she learned it from, but somewhere along the line, she decides, like, this is my new rhythm game, and I'm just going to see how many of these I can fit into a combo, and then I'm just going to do it all the time. It's like, oh, great, wonderful. And now she's into 2DX, so it all checks out now. She has the rhythm for it. Checked on the Blitz Shield, going in on the Task A. That was amazing.
A little low on calories, but Volt for the confirm on the overhead.
It's okay, she's on a diet here, and confirms off of that as well. Great use of the RC to eat and slam down at the same time. Oh my gosh, there's so much more to go here.
Yeah. And yeah, any major hit is going to lead to so much damage with Melissa behind the wheel.
This point here, I wonder what Avery's thinking, like saying, like, okay, I've seen a lot of the damage on the table now. Do I need to play a little bit more far away, trying to get myself set up a little bit better? Although that might be taken off the table with that burst. But nonetheless, let's see if Avery might be able to take it to the next round here, or if they get another opportunity in this one.
Yeah, Avery looked like they were going for a few more setup options to try and clutter neutral up a little bit more, but Melissa just running in. Oh, but out of lunch!
Yeah! Ain't no calories left in that boy. He ain't growing no more. Jumps out with that as well.
Goes for the burst super just to make distance.
Yeah, this is actually really good for Avery. Avery really needs to keep just that slight distance, keep throwing stuff out in the field there. Don't give Melissa any time to be able to get themselves fed. Sin is not gonna... He's not going to leave his orphanage today. He's going to go hungry. Oh, my God.
White boy needs food badly.
Like, oh! We still got guts, though.
That's what an exchange. What a way to end it.
Oh. And it's one of those gross things, right? That I feel like just knowing Melissa, she knew that was going to happen. She knew she had the guts to do that. Whatever.
If anyone does, yeah.
Right. Put Avery back in the game here. Oh, well, I take that back.
You know what? If your opponent bursts and you eat lunch, that's like a bait. That's like big resource gain. And woof though,
yeah.
Huge hit, sick knockdown.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, and even reverses right back in the corner here. We're gonna go out for lunch once more. Gonna fire off the shot. You're gonna be forced to block, and if you try to jump that, you're gonna get peak driver. All right, finds himself out of the corner again here. Avery getting one more set up here. Gonna force the burst, actually. I'm a little bit surprised, honestly. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think Melissa sees a route here regarding Chip and was willing to gamble on it.
Mm-hmm. And falls a little bit short of it, but does not matter when the Hawk Baker comes out here. And we're waking and baking right now here, using that on Waco. All right, good dash forward there from Avery. Not able to confirm anything off it, unfortunately, there, but still has match start and able to probably push to the corner here, ideally.
Yeah. And anytime you block the replays from Bedman, you're going to be blocking between like 7 and 25 overheads. Like, good luck. It's so rough.
JS by itself is so sick nasty. It's like, I'll wait all day for this to hit. Like, you're not free of sin. Ooh. Speaking of not being free of sin here, maybe Avery might be free of sin, throwing him into the corner.
Yeah, gets the back throw off of a little bit of duffed pressure, and we're going to the last round here.
Yeah, good stuff here from Avery, keeping it locked down. Good. Let's see how the round starts
First
again.
darn near even.
Yep. Gets a lot of opportunities here from Melissa to make maybe one mistake goes in there, but like now the opportunities are gone here. Not able to swipe it off the field before the replay comes in. Now what do you do, Melissa?
And I really like this adjustment from Avery. Avery's trying to find any space to back up, set up replays, let things keep rolling. Really, really strong.
Yeah, and it's extremely good, but oh my gosh, blocks the Burt on the other end, and actually runs out of the corner, and that lets the blitz run out for Melissa, and Avery able to take that match.
Yeah, really incredible adjustments here. We'll see if Melissa can adjust back a little bit, because yeah, Avery realizing that the close to mid-range neutral game wasn't playing in their favor, but as soon as they get set up, some 2 or 3 random projectiles on screen, life good. But the burst bait right away and does so much damage in the corner. I don't even need to see the combo.
Yeah, oh, this is gonna... Oh, well, actually a little bit short. It actually doesn't matter anymore. 2 and a 3? Oh no, okay. My God, that's that Melissa special once again. Just very optimized in doing everything. The maximal damage to the corner, doesn't let anyone out, and just goes from there. And that was incredible play, but not it has incredible burst there. Oh no, we're gonna see this round in reverse.
Yeah, a lot of replays already set up as well, so Avery's got quite a bit of advantage in the situation set up, but runs out of the replays pretty quickly, but that's a big counter hit.
Like you said, can't keep that mid-range there on Avery's side of things. They're just trying to watch out, play a little bit more safely, and just saying, I'm going to back out wherever I can. And it is working out great for Avery so far. Earns the corner once again here. Now we are 1 round away from moving on in the tournament and or being eliminated. Because there's no and in there. You can only do one or the other.
Yeah, regrettably. As much as I would love to watch both of these players for the rest of the evening if I could, yeah, you do get eliminated twice and that's the game. Ooh, back throw with 1 replay already on deck, but a great press out into a burst super.
Misses the last hit. Can't get the absolute full confirm, but it does give an opportunity for Melissa here. She's going to do it. She's able to eat. She does it.
Yeah, has food, has 50 meter, but Avery has the knockdown. Ooh, this is set. Oh, what's RTL, huh? Oh. And Melissa mashed. That's
yeah,
goat.
Yeah. Melissa mash it.
Oh yeah. And a really good match there, really strong back and forth. I love the adaptation from both players, really strong stuff.
Yeah, I gotta give it to Avery because, like you mentioned a bit earlier, Avery really started to shift from that mid-range and started to say, I'm gonna buy myself a little bit more time, I'm gonna set up these replays a little bit more, try to get them out in the field before I try to make it in and everything like that. But I feel like just Melissa is so overall, like, it doesn't always feel like it, but she's actually a very patient player to get her opportunity, and she's great at, oh cool, I got like the smallest inkling of an opportunity, even on block, I'm taking everything to go in and make the most of that. So she just was able to overcome in the end.
Yeah. Anything can become a snowball. Like, it is really the big fear there. It's like, she can play it slow, she can take her time, but any hit is immediately just like threat of death, which, you know, that, to some extent, that's Guilty Gear, right? But I feel like Melissa doesn't waste any time getting there in a way that's really scary. Able to pull off some of those like instant overheads into Voltaic that a lot of Sin players don't use as aggressively. But Melissa knows, you know, if I can get you to stand up, then I can kill you if you eat a low.
Yeah. And sometimes this is all it takes, is that, once again, she just wants to open up one opportunity and will spend nearly everything to get there. And we just saw that in absolute force there against Avery. So good stuff to the both of them. They did fantastic work. And I just want to say good stuff to all of y'all out there. Last time I looked at there, we were just, you know, barely over the 2,000 marker. And now we're at $2,174. And 69 cents. Nice. Thank you all for your support.
And it's for a great cause.
Yes. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, we're going straight in here. Ragnell versus Ostman once again. What? I keep forgetting that every time. I forget that every time that that's a thing, but I'm always caught off guard. Okay, gross.
It looks so fake. Yeah. It looks so fake, and it works, and you die, and it's real. No!
It's like, you just put your face into my burst. Yeah, and?
Yeah, skill issue. I didn't have a hitbox.
Oh, falls a little bit short there on the Mappa punch and gets a gunshot to the knees. Ragnar doing a pretty good job of trying to keep distance there with the tatami mats and the gun and everything like that, so that's pretty good. And goes straight to 2D into Johnson and gets a stun after it. God, I can't remember the last time I've seen a Slayer stun. I'm stunned.
Yeah. Yeah, also, Ragnall, really good awareness. Osman's been going for a couple situations where they like go for kind of like a standing reset as opposed to a knockdown. And like Osman has just been up backing and backdashing away and building space whenever those occur. Like a really safe way to really safe way to disengage. And I just really like that.
Yeah. Because that's a big thing that like Slayer players don't always subscribe to. Of like, sometimes I have to accept that I can't go in as a Slayer player. Sometimes I have to take my turn and wait my opportunity. Case in point right there. Tried to do super to get back in, got punished immediately with the tatami mat. And you just have to really be able to just like say, look, it's not always my turn as much as I want it to be, but once I'm in, I got to make the most of it as much as possible. And there we go. Nice stuff from Osman. You're the chosen one, Obi-Wan. Hands over the blunt rotation.
And yeah, if you haven't already, hit ! Donate. Check out that link. And yeah, this is all for Trans Lifeline, an awesome cause, and a lot of awesome games all this week. Check out the bracket, see if there's some games you're interested in. Play a game you've never played before. It's a good time.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you got plenty of time this week. If you do, please come play. There's so many fun games out here. Fighting games are something really special.
Getting into it, we have burst off the table for Ostman.
It's looking good for Ragnall here, going for another overhead situation again here. I don't think it's going to be enough to finally chip out the damage at the very end, but still, we're going to rip as much as we possibly can.
Wow, yeah, very, very close.
Yes, another tatami mat is going to do it. Simple confirm that's all Ragnall needs. Looking strong.
Yeah,
Oh
and this
God.
matchup in particular seems like it's a really good option for Baiken to just throw down the tatami mat and be like, maybe Slayer will run into it. You know, it's like maybe Slayer will run into it, and if you're ready for it, that's you get to do this, right? Like
right,
awesome,
yeah.
awesome knockdown there, sick Oki afterwards, great stuff from Ragnall.
Yeah, extremely like 100%. Like I'm gonna throw my tatami mat out like this, and if you get hit by it, it's your fault. That was the sickest burst bait I've ever seen. Just walk up, block it. Throwing out tatami mats all over the place here. Has a good opportunity to be able to win this with the tatami mats. Yeah, Osman not blocking those very much and not able to punish that, unfortunately. No insta block on the table there. Misses the counter as well. Do you have the damage? No, unfortunately not. The positioning is just slightly off. Crosswise heel is punishable.
Ooh, going to 1-1. Good stuff with Ragnall. Managing to hold composure in the face of Slayer. Just doing shit.
Yeah.
Which, that's not a dig on the Slayer player, to be clear. If a Slayer player isn't occasionally just doing shit, then why are they playing Slayer?
Right, exactly. There's always got to be a doing shit moment with Slayer. Otherwise, pick a different character. Kai's right there.
Yeah, why would you pick the King of the Jungle if you don't want to slam the bongos once in a while? You feel me? Getting out of the corner of the tile bunker.
Yeah, oh my god. You know, I like how much Osman just kind of uses meter. Just like, oh, I feel like using a super now. If you want into it, it's your fault. Oh my god, that tatami was so low to the ground and it worked perfectly for a full confirm. Ragnall, you are sick nasty with it. Good confirm.
Wow. Yeah, gets all the JD.
Okay. From the corner here. Charges forward. Crosswise wheel does come out there. Not going to be a full confirm, but one more mix-up will do. Huh. I don't know if Ragnall let go, but okay.
Yeah. Once every 10,000 years, raw dust appears.
Well, Ragnall, despite all things, finds himself on match points.
Ooh, and catches the guard.
Oh! Hell of a trade there as well. Have not found themselves out of the corner though. Ragnall. Oh, taking a lot of damage here. Gonna knock down some good damage, but oh my gosh. None of the counters have worked so far. Every single one has been beaten out. That is unfortunate for Ragnall.
Yeah, I'm not sure what follow-up you'd really want to go for in this kind of situation is the thing. Like, it's definitely a tough one.
Yeah, it's like, you just gotta do what you can, try to react to it as much as you possibly can, and once again, gosh, the counter just getting mixed up every single time here. Ragnos doesn't have to let it go at this point. Alright, backdash now here, just doing such a Tommy Mask to keep things safe, but getting pushed towards the corner as a result of that. Osman not able to get the hit there, jumps out of the corner. Good Sakura. Oh! In Dust We Trust,
Twice.
One more knockdown.
Twice every 10,000 years. Done.
Yeah. These years are getting very compact. My gosh. I feel like Osman's been throwing out supers every now and then so often and has shown no fear over it that it's just like, it's one of these are gonna hit eventually, so.
Yeah.
And I am being course corrected here by Stale Devil. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, Rokon Sogi was the Dastry one. My mistake.
Yeah, I can never remember. She's got one where she backstabs, and that's the one you, like, kind of want to use as a reversal more frequently. She's got the anti-air one, and then, like, dash through follow-up. She's got a couple things. It's a little particular on which ones you generally want to press.
Yeah, I got cocky.
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I see somebody's move list and it's just a bunch of words in a foreign language, I'm like, I'm going to do my best, y'all. I'm gonna try. Like, if it's not Chip saying,
Long
like,
time ago.
teppanyaki while he does an uppercut, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Let's see who we have.
So considering Crockett Stocks
believe-
popped up here, it should be Crockett Stocks versus Chastity.
And this
Just
will
say, I
be
believe-
winners finals. So first
It's winners finals.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Batman move list be like task A,
Oh.
task B, and then task C.
Yeah, people try to give, like, Dizzy shit because her moves are like, I use this for catching fish and, like, yum yum chestnuts or whatever. But at least it's not task OX001-D. Like, get out of here. I've got stuff to do.
Yeah. Grow up, man.
It is indeed gonna be a little Slayer versus a little Eno.
Mm-hmm. Chastity playing great tonight, but Crockett Stocks, I don't think has played bad a singular day in his life. So it's a little bit scary from the consistency.
Yeah. And managing to catch just a little 5K, taking it to the corner for so much, but now the knockdown, but wake up throw.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I think that wins.
I screamed.
Yeah. Oh, brother.
Yeah, that's one of those things that, like, as like a newer player, you'd probably be like, why would they throw out 6P there? And then, like, as an older player, you're like, no, they're so good.
Yeah. 6P covers so many options. It's the option eraser. All right, we got the bat dance once again here. Gonna push towards the corner here. Chastity getting hit by the super on the opening.
Yeah.
No cares given by Crockett Stocks whatsoever. Had the burst on fleek if needed, but it was not. It hit perfectly. Quick first match to Crocs.
Yeah, that was the frustration offense where you just make someone block too much, present them with one minus frame, and then immediately reversal super. It's so strong.
Yeah. That's what makes Crockett Stocks so strong as well. Just in general, that whole game plan based around that ideology works extremely perfectly. Ooh, wow. Rare 4S. Right, nice 2S there. Go for the crosswise heel. Going to clear towards knockdown once again. Blocks the burst,
Wow.
even gold burst no less, and still able to get some good damage off it. Full reset just to make sure that the power bunker does as much damage as possible there. Crockett Stocks sitting pretty.
Yeah, Crocs and Socks really making sure Eno gets as few chances as possible. Just everything leading to so much. Rarely do you get these little scramble resets.
again, like, you know, I mean, I would say both of these players are really good at scramble resets and everything like that, but like Crocs has like it with science. All right, Crocs has like almost 100-meter here. Gotta make the most of it. Punch it towards the corner. One more mix-up will do it.
Second dead on time, but that'll do it.
Yep, simple close slash will make the most of it when you're trying to jump out. Just gotta keep it simple sometimes, you know? Go straight in off the cup, gets a counter hit. Dude, it's already 50% life gone. Crocs, where do you have to be? Are you missing
another side switch? Yeah, another side switch to catch the backdash into their waiting arms. Just yowza. Oh my god.
That's one of those times that you just look down and you say, yeah, all right, that happens.
This is exactly when I look over at my friend I'm playing with and go, Slayer around, and they go Slayer around. And then we move on to the next one.
Tap the nod, and Nick said, like, this will happen to the best people. Oh my god. Block? Nope. I was hopeful.
Slayer around.
Oh my god. It's Slayer match.
Slayer around. Slayer around, man.
Slayer? Don't mind if I do. Yeah, Slayer tournaments. Well, with that, 3-0, Crocs and Socks will be moving into grand finals, waiting for the other end of the tournament bracket to finish up here. And we're moving to the other end because now we have our last remaining players here. We have Eclipse SD versus Melissa. We have Lotus versus Osman. And then we will have Chastity waiting in losers finals once they finalize all their matches leading up to it.
Yeah. So I really excited to see how Sin and Leo ends up playing out if we do end up watching Eclipse versus Melissa. But also, I mean, Osman versus Lotus, if Lotus can like make it happen, is a pretty good indicator. You know, if they can really like pull it together against one Slayer, pretty good chances against the next one, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, when you especially have like such a terrifying Slayer to go against.
Sorry, Eclipse in chat. I don't want to see how that works out. Yeah.
No, thank you. I have a life I want to live.
It's just like I think to myself, like, who am I most annoyed by their reversal? And it's like Leo or Sin. So I'm just like, wow.
All right, so get into the swings of things here. We got Osman versus Lotus. Sails right over the JS, wailing and flailing. Works out great until the flash kick comes out. They're also matching. That's cute.
Yeah, I was gonna say the shadow, happy Shadow Night, everybody.
Yeah.
Great pressure here, really using those Gatling windows to try and convince Osman to press. Gets it through.
Yeah, barely. And then that flash kick there, always the old reliable for Lotus. That flash kick always doing work here. Now has the corner off of everything and just pressuring on. But Osman was blocking for pretty good there, catches the jump out. Now what's your mix-up going to be, Lotus? What do you have? Oh my gosh.
Wow, just swinging.
Yeah.
Just getting into back turn and swinging in neutral, like, seems right, just always scary against Slayer.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that you're like, oh, look, that move was so far away. There's no way that's going to anti-air me from here. It anti-air me from here. What was I thinking? I'm a fool. And Lotus's pressure is on right now, just absolutely cooking the stove. All four burners are on right now and just burning through Osman.
Yeah, using a lot of really solid options too, like a delay air dash jump to try and call out the backdash, right? Because like, if you're playing against Slayer, you should be thinking about Slayer backdash because they are. They're going to be doing it.
Yeah, the moment they picked up that character, they have not stopped thinking about it ever since.
Oh yeah. Ooh, the backwards hit, so not great pressure afterwards.
Hey, we at least take those wherever we can. I'm sure every little bit is possible. The less you let the opponent get playing, especially in this matchup here, the better. Oh! It just goes in the corner here. No!
That's Mix.
Don't tell me that's Mix! Don't tell me that's Mix!
Was that supposed to be a gold IK, I think? What?
I fully believe that is a thing that you can do. It's just probably extremely tight.
Probably, yeah.
I have not seen it before, that said. So I could be learning something right now. Well, good stuff to Lotus. Whether intentional or not. The last hit still hit, and that's what counted.
Yeah, Lotus moving on. It's a frame perfect rip.
Oh,
okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Instead, what you did was a frame perfect mix-up.
Yeah,
your opponent already put the controller down. They're like, "Oh, that hits for sure."
I will say though, Todd, one thing that is hitting right now is that I've looked back over to the Tiltify once again, and we're back up another $100 since I last looked. We're almost up to $2,400. Of course, still at 69 cents though. Nice, nice, nice. But you all are so nice. Like, what the hell? You were doing great.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, this tournament series is going to be running all week, and it's all to raise money for Trans Lifeline. If you're into fighting games in any capacity, or honestly, even if you aren't, check out the brackets, check out the links, think about joining some games. We got some really fun ones throughout the week. Tomorrow we have Real Bout Fatal Fury, Mega Knockdown, Magical Drop 3, Murph Fight. That's right, Magical Drop 3, even puzzle games, baby, they're here too. Tough Love Arena, Battle Craze, Toy Fighter, TMNT X Justice League. Breaker's Revenge got added because we blew through that $1,000 goal very, very quickly. So Breaker's Revenge going to be on Friday. Heavy Smash Puzzle Bobble. Again, if you're a puzzle gamer, we got you. Sam Show 5 and KOF 98 ratio. And then on Saturday, Rivals of Aether 1 Workshop, which the character list is something else. So you're going to want to be there for that one. Street Fighter the movie as well. I have seen some baffling technology in that game is how I would describe. Are you familiar with Street Fighter the movie, the game?
I quite am. I'm being surrounded by new friends and folks who are real sickos on that game. Shout out to Joe P. Real.
Oh man, the way you get projectile infinites, but like only if you're far enough away. RT's little stuff. So yeah, consider hopping in and getting up to any of those, or consider donating, spreading the word. All are helpful. Thank you all so much for watching. We appreciate you. All right, it looks like we have Eclipse queuing up, so very likely to get Eclipse versus Melissa Mented very soon here. Yeah. And then that'll be leading into losers finals and then grands.
Yeah, this is a lot of great sets this entire event here. Like, just back and forth, so many adaptations, and just a lot of the people who have been playing, like, now that Guilty Gear XR has kind of moved into that quote-unquote boomer game status, these are a lot of players who have been playing each other for a very long time. So it's just kind of interesting to see people come back from, like, semi-retirements and stuff like that and start playing some more, playing more new blood, people who never stopped playing the entire time and found their strive in later years kind of works. People who come from Strive and said, oh, this is what an older Guilty Gear feels like because it's not as scary as I thought. It's all starting to coalesce here in XR, and it's been a lot of fun to see all the tournaments happening as of late, and we have so many online tournaments as well that people can enter from, you know, oh, you're that mid-level? Okay, enter this tournament. You're just starting? Cool, we have beginner tournaments over here. Oh, you want to be in the really big ones? Yeah, we have sponsor tournaments from, like, TNS and everything like that out there, and it's still a fairly popular game, and the matches just never stop being sick.
Yeah, I was going to say, and if you're interested in checking out Guilty Gear Rev 2 at any point, playguiltygear.com, baby. Yeah, just got posted in chat. Check it out. If you want to play Guilty Gear, there's all the resources you could ever need for it. Super good stuff. And yeah, I think one thing, like, Strive, obviously, you know, it's a very popular game. It's divisive, of course. But one thing I think I really have to give it, and I think anyone who's being reasonable does, is it helped remove some of the myth of like anime games being like these impossibly hard things to get into, just like totally impossible to learn and start learning and all that. And Strive kind of just threw that out the window. It's like, no, man, like, come on, get in here. Guilty Gear's not that hard. It's hard. It's not that hard.
Right. And you can start a lot more simply than you can think. You don't have to do the RC combo. Just knock them down. That's like 3 buttons. You can do it.
/5H Fafnir, baby. Have a good time.
Yeah. And right now, Melissa's not having a good time here. Pushing on the corner and forced to burst immediately. Oh, all right.
Blitz War.
Yeah, love to see it. Oh my god, there's DPO wake up. The burst comes out immediately from Eclipse here.
Wow, incredible backdash to try and get Leo to whiff something in back turn for a punish. Gets a little lunch.
Oh, but now it gets a
Big
little
hit, but just a little too high on the wall.
We'll confirm here from Melissa. I don't know if it'll be enough here, even with the multi-stabs, but gonna hold it out here. And just goes for the air throw afterward. Great stuff from Melissa. Just recognizing the situation and saying, cool, I'm gonna put you into a bad one. Oh my gosh, full confirm again here. Gonna probably eat up Eclipse's burst here after one more knockdown. Oh my god!
Reset into the counter hit, into the overhead sky high burst, whiffing into stun, into you died. Wooga, Melissa.
Quick Eclipse.
Well, if it isn't little Mrs. Steamroller, steamrolling again.
Eclipse got to hit this rematch button real quickly, otherwise he's going to lose his soul and possessions that he left behind there, because good god, that was some Dark Souls anger right there.
Yeah, if you let Melissa just do what she wants to do, you're going to die so fast. It's outrageous.
Yeah, she meant it. Towards the corner gun again here, and I feel like just Eclipse has not had much of an opportunity to really get a game plan going like whatsoever, to really figure out how Melissa works or how maybe even Satan works in Melissa's hands. And it's just like, that's a terrifying situation where you don't have time to even figure out how to play. Like, case in point, oh my god.
Yeah, Melissa just really keeping situations under control. Like, Eclipse has had a couple times where they've hit a couple stray, like, /5H, but not enough to really get Leo going, and Melissa just smothering.
Oh my god, DP on their wake up. Screw it, why not? One more hit here, yes, 2P confirm. Oh, a little bit short there, unfortunately. All right, runs out a little bit of food there. Has to cut the combo a little bit short there, but even gets the faraway overhead, goes straight for the mix-up city afterward. JG doesn't hit, but that is a perfect again on Melissa's side. We'll be moving on into losers semis.
See, when I lose to Melissa, it's not embarrassing. It could happen to anyone.
Yeah. This is that moment where you normally return to your opponent and you're like, oh, that was a Slayer round, that was a same round. No, that was a Melissa round.
Yeah, that was like, hey, Melissa, good stuff. You've gotten really good, gamer.
Yeah. If you need me, I'm going to be tending to my runes in the corner like a lost lion. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to go drink 100 beers. I'll be back.
Good stuff to Melissa.
Melissa moving on. So we're going to have our losers finals coming up, I believe, of Melissa versus Lotus. So another Leo, fighting 2 Leos back to back.
Yeah, do you think Lotus watched that match and said, damn, I'm going into there now?
Yeah, I'm trying to think what you learned from there, because there were like a couple times where Melissa was clearly baiting flash kick, but not like hyper aggressively. So maybe Lotus thinks like, okay, I can get away with a little bit of flash kicking as long as I like wait out bait number 1 or number 2, right?
Well, at least to start out here, Lotus is actually able to get in first and take almost corner from that one, but ooh, Melissa getting right back in there and tries DPO wake up, doesn't work.
Wow, delay gold burst. Really smart delay there, because Lotus was going to eat that burst for dinner.
Oh my god, that mix up. I don't know what side that landed on, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I guess I hit twice. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, sure, I guess. Frame trap, why not?
Yeah, sure. I think that should have been an arrow throw, probably, but you know, these things happen.
Speaking of which, the back throw on the run through attempt.
Yeah, that was clean from Melissa there. Ooh, but even with the instant block, does get the frame trap there on Leo's side. Now Lotus takes the corner back, no burst to speak of on Melissa's side. Has to take this next combo, but has to be left on the takedown.
Yeah, and Lotus very wisely using that setup that both gives a little bit of mix-up and just destroys backdashes. Just immediately says, like, look, I saw you backdash at least one time on Wake Up. I know how far your character goes. We're not doing that. we're not doing that. You're getting hit. Don't do that.
So Melissa kind of playing a little bit more conservatively here, but Lotus jumps right back in, similar to the first round there, and just takes the corner, forces the burst. Oh my god, anything can happen now.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's a really good burst. I just wanted on the record that was correct. They were correct spiritually, physically, morally, legally. That was a good burst.
Yeah. 10 out of 10 would burst again. Oh my gosh. But now Melissa has the opportunity here. Did a great YRC backdash there to avoid the dash through situation. That was really smart from Melissa. Mashing out, getting the mortal counter, and now has had the corner ever since that decision.
Yeah, and managed to get a little lunch as well, so had the ability to keep pressure extended.
Yeah, just absolutely beautiful work there.
Okay, Lotus deciding to slow it down a lot.
Yeah, they're both dancing around the distances right now, like heavily. Oh, Old Faithful coming out for Lotus once again.
Ethan Sin with the very slow wake up, adding a little bit of weirdness to that blitz timing.
Alright, blocks, backdashes. Great patience there from Melissa to see the situation and FD out of it.
Back turn HHHD. If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
You gotta believe, Ty. Right, good throw there from Lotus. Gonna try to steal the corner once again.
Oh, amazing air throw on the tech.
That was sick. Oh my god, the run through actually forcing a counter hit launcher off, state off of that there. So good stuff from Lotus, sitting in a pretty good position right now. Almost gonna have the burst back as well. Yeah, Lotus controlled that situation there extremely well, just holding the beak driver.
Ooh, the voltaic whiffs!
Oh, but Lotus has been escaped for too long to realize that the Blitz Wars is in his favor if he waits it out there. One more situation here for Melissa. Tries to backdash out. I agree with the decision, but that back turn K lasts so long, and I believe Sid has like one of the longest active backdashes in the game.
Yes. A lot of frames.
But still, good stuff there. Lotus adapting quickly off of what they saw of Eclipse matches there and just ran it forward. And now we're facing Chastity yet again. Oh, wait, not yet again. Oh, no, they face each other. Yeah, earlier.
Yeah.
With a 2-0.
Yeah. Chastity is, I believe, who knocked Lotus into loser side.
Correct. You got it, Ty. This is why I need you.
That's right. I can look at the chart. That's what the engineering degree is for, baby.
All right, so here's the high IQ quirky white boy heading in for one more ride.
Yeah, and we'll see, because then we also have the classic of, you know, is it better to come in like red hot and, you know, just ready to... I'm sorry, is that Raven on screen? Am I confused?
Oh, you are ranting and raving right now. That is Raven right there.
That's Raven. That's so Raven. My God.
Maybe just decided, like, man, that Ryo matchup was actually a little bit more rough than I expected. Here's something new. And, I mean, on the good side, though, you know, Lotus does have more rounds to play around here, because this is losers final, so this is a first to 3. So they're going to there. Nice rejection with a Blitz Shield. Oh my gosh, Earth is going off this with a scratch there. And just, yeah, forces the read stand situation, goes for the overhead immediately. Yeah, and I don't think even Chassis got their opportunity to even crouch off that one. That's how clean and tight that was.
Yeah, I think the character switch, any doubters are in shambles.
Yeah. On the other side, it seems like it's a little bit more of unknown tech. Some people were saying they haven't seen it before, but oh my gosh, that super so good. But some people haven't seen it before and everything like that, and it seems to be working out fairly great so far because maybe Chastity is part of the people who have not seen the Raven from Lotus. Oh my gosh.
Empty
and, like,
jump low.
Yeah. That's like one of those, you know, play styles that's like, oh, I'm going to add something different to this Raven style. Yes, there's an optimal stuff. I can like do like 500 mix-ups here or there, but it's like sometimes just you keep it simple, you have a different play style, you have a different approach, and people are just not used to seeing it. So that mental stack almost already fills itself up regardless of you not doing anything.
Yeah, and especially when it comes to blocking Raven, right? Like, you're thinking, am I going to block 3 overheads or 5 overheads? You're not thinking, am I going to block 0 overheads? That's just not on the table. So when it's empty jump low, it's just like, what the hell was that?
Yeah, wait a second. I thought you were playing Raven. What the hell do you mean?
Speaking of blocking 17 to 19 overheads, yeesh.
Yeah. Jesse said, no, that's a great idea. I love this for me. And the matchup was completely, exactly opposite from the first one there. Just completely takes over the corner, and Chassis, they just take it forward. So good stuff, taking the first round in the second match.
Wow, great use of HCL.
Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah. Of course, one of the situations that you can just see what the ball is doing and just react appropriately. So good stuff there from Lotus. Yep, just gonna go for it again. Do it once more. Yep. Or super, I should say.
Yeah. Which Raven got one of those Guts Killer Deluxe supers, hits a bajillion times, so definitely gonna kill.
Yeah, it's one of those things that hits so often that you wouldn't be surprised if your health bar was like half cut off in the next match.
Right.
Over here blocks the burst there. Good stuff from Lotus, but still, this is a good opportunity for Chastity. Actually takes off the corner. Now you just cannot let Lotus out. One super on deck right here as well. All right, corner to corner, coast to coast. Mix us with the most. One more will do it. Now we're even out here, one apiece. Chastity's looking pretty strong, actually. Maybe just that, like, initial shock of the Raven. Maybe getting over a little bit, saying, I understand your options, and I've seen Ravens before. Now I know how to fit, you know, Ino into that Raven-shaped puzzle.
Yeah, and not to say he's on rails or anything, but a lot of Raven's pressure is, like, very linear, right? Like, it's like, he hovers, he does the hover stuff, so on and so forth. So, like, once you get past that initial shock factor, it is kind of like, oh, it's Raven again. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You're still going to use the good options because they are good options, and I am ready for those good options, and you're going to fall back on it at some point.
Yeah.
Ooh. A good up back there from Lotus. Great stuff. Oh, and lost the burst once again. That keeps falling prey to that, unfortunately. All right, good at angle there, trying to hit the corner back. Wow, what a confirm as well on top of that, too. That was great.
Yeah. Wild cross-up. Incredible awareness.
All right, good patience there. Okay, able to take that purple life back and have the corner as well. First on Lotus' side, will Chassis be able to bait it out? Ooh, very short combos, making it very hard for Lotus to burst whatsoever. Yeah, just going to let it go. Save that for the third and final round of this.
Yeah, definitely the right call.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how you want the round to start for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Please take corner. Please let the ball rip on the field here. Everything is needed.
What a series of IBs.
Yeah, so much tension post probably gained from that there, but now Lotus has the corner once again. No burst going to come back here anytime soon, but great 6P. Oh. Okay. Yep, keeping that distance there. Good stuff. We've seen this before from Chastity, just saying, cool, I know I'm on my last hit, but I will play the most patient and far away game as possible and just try to keep it simple, but that far slash will be able to do it there. Now, Lotus 2-1 against Chastity. Oh, another far slash once again there, stopping Chastity from coming in. Alright, backdash now here, just trying to get out of the corner just bit by bit, throwing that needle, doesn't touch anything. Once again, nice VCL, and actually takes out of midair because it does hit on the ground. Nice OTG there in response to that, but Lotus, unfortunately, no more bursts to speak of. Probably not going to get an opportunity to do much more, especially with the distance that Chastity has here with the note. Just really not going to be able to use super. Dead angle doesn't work there. Blitz doesn't work there. It was a hard situation for Lotus, and now Chastity's sitting real pretty here.
Great confirm, gets a sick knockdown in the corner, tons of pressure. Yeah, what are you going to do there? 2 hops into a low, right? That's unblockable.
Yeah. Most unblockable thing, Guilty Gear. Let me just do 2 low and jump lows. Like, oh, okay. Stumps right over the super. Yeah. I'm shocked.
Might get a punish though. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate for Chastity there, but nonetheless, it doesn't seem to be affecting the outcome a little too much here, because yeah, just a simple JP will be able to close it out there. Good stuff to Chastity.
Really like Chastity throwing out the VCL YRCs a lot more. Just really trying to maintain that the projectile-based pressure to like make sure nothing goofy happens, right? Like just like whatever, I'm just gonna be like plus 30 on top of you, and if you want to do something goofy, then go for it. It's your life, you know. I'm not gonna tell you no.
Well, it is indeed.
All right, Lotus swapping over to the Leo and also swapping stations.
Yeah, don't make our organizers' lives any harder.
I think it's funny when you make the TO change the names on the station.
Yeah.
That's right, even the commentators get mixed.
Yeah. No one knows what's going on anymore. Don't be that guy, Lotus. So now we're back to what we saw previously on the winner's side of the tournament. Ooh, another flash hit, getting bait out once again. This is kind of the bane of Lotus's existence on the winner's side, but does it again. No fear.
Wow, and great delay on the burst to make sure you get the corner off of it. I love that. Turn that defensive mechanic into an offensive mechanic. That's what Daisuke believes.
Right. The role reversal is always real, and good stuff there from Chastity, keeping Lotus locked down here, now going into match point. They move into grand finals against Crocs and Socks. Right, nice stroke. Oh, but good awareness to do a flash kick immediately afterward. Yep, that'll beat that out.
Yeah. Oh, who knows if that was even pick-upable.
Yeah. Thankfully, I think the HCL just barely saved that. That's so funny.
Oh, no.
Excellent shame.
No, you wanted to believe.
Oh, no, but the note's going to be covering that. But, oh, my gosh, what would make someone do it? Blanks it out immediately.
Yeah. The reality is, if you have a full life bar at 1 HP, if Leo's in back turn on top of you, you're all the same. It don't matter.
Yeah. What the hell's a matchup? I do the same thing. All right, great backdash there from Lotus, but greater throw there from Chastity. Oh, that is such a sick combo if you're able to hit that. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out there. Stroke the big tree going the wrong way.
And yeah, the run through and the stroke dead zoning each other. Really rough stuff for Eno.
Yeah, two birds passing in the night sky, but oh my gosh, we're going to be right back into here. 2K could be able to cut it out here. One more knockdown opportunity. Can you block it, Chastity? No, you cannot.
Ooh. And Lotus with the swap for the one-time Leo makes it happen. Good stuff from both players. Incredible set. What a game.
Yeah, that was incredible. Chastity really played it out of their mind, like entirely the whole way there. But sometimes that slight character switch of like, cool, there's a cool-off period, and if they're able to even it out here, it's like, oh great, I have to win one match against a Leo when it really counts, when the nerves are high. Wow, that's the worst situation to be in against a Leo, huh?
Yeah, right? Like, if anyone's gonna manage to leverage like a small little goof 'em up into like, well, I'm just taking this entire game now, it's a Leo that gets back turn when he shouldn't have it. Oh, and we're getting right into grand finals here. We've got Crocs and Socks versus Lotus. We got the Slayer versus the Leo, the Mall Factory. Get ready.
Oh my gosh, I thought Crocodile was going to actually jump into the flash kick, but Lotus is flash kicking all day here. Have to show no fear. You cannot show fear in the face of crocodiles. So both Crocs and Lotus are actually local to each other, so they've played each other plenty. So you might see things that might seem really ridiculous, case in point here and there, much more flash kicks, but that's just like they played each other so long. They're at that point where it's like, yeah, even the worst option is like the best option against you specifically.
Yeah, very known player tendencies, which it's scary, and it leads to some pretty beautiful moments on stream when you just see someone do something that should be so bad, but not today.
But great first round here from Lotus. Oh my god, actually does run into a flash kick this time.
Yeah, just the very tip of the H flash kick gets the knockdown. Ooh, back turn versus a repeatedly 6P'ing Slayer who wins.
That's so scary. I didn't even know what to do. My brain froze.
Unironically, hell. You are trapped between a Leo in back turn and a Slayer who's repeatedly 6P'ing. Guess I'll fucking die, man.
Yeah. It was nice being on his earth. Wait, no, it doesn't. I ended up in this situation. Rushing down to the corner here, gets the perfect on Crocs and Socks, not letting him play having the opportunity to play whatsoever, getting the first match. And remember, Lotus is coming from the loser side, so this is one hell of an uphill battle.
Yeah. As is tradition, it's a double elimination tournament, which means you have to be eliminated twice, and no one has eliminated Crocs and Socks even once yet.
Lotus, I love you. You're doing great. Alright, they're dancing around each other right now, just trying to keep some level of patience. I'm sure Croc and Socks is having a little bit of a time of like, okay, how do I approach this person? He just keeps flat kicking no matter what. You gotta stop at some point. Lotus does not have to stop at any point.
Point in case, yeah. And again, player tendencies. Crocs and Socks is acutely aware that Lotus does not have to stop. Yeah, they know. They know.
Let's accept it though, too. Well, good stuff to Lotus. Can't argue the result, baby. Let's go. Oh my God! Ran out of Peter. Couldn't block the second hill, the flash kick. No FD.
It's like one of those situations too where it's like Lotus has been so rewarded for flash kicking that like unless Slayer gets a new move where he hits you once and takes like a full match off of you, I don't think you can punish him hard enough to make him stop. I think they're gonna keep doing it.
And it clearly seems to work out great well because that is a second perfect 2 in a row against Crocs and Socks. Oh my gosh. Like, this is once again one of those player matchups is like, how do you get under someone's skin? You know what their skin feels and looks like, and Lotus is in there right now.
How beat Leo? Play plus R.
Leo has been defeated by not being invited to the game.
That's right. Finds a 2P to mash out of pressure, back to neutral. 6P hits.
Oh my god.
Yeah, a lot of grounded 6P and a lot of super jump to try and maybe like find a little bit of an approach angle that Lotus isn't covering, but so far it just doesn't exist.
Yeah, everything is just being covered so well by Lotus. Like, I was impressed. Like, I didn't even realize that Lotus had the time to even charge a flash kick underneath the boom into like the 6P situation that we saw there. Lotus is just covering everything without fear, and it is working out so well. You saw Crocs pause there. You know what Crocs was looking for. There we go.
Wow, and Crocs, I want the burst 2 socks going for it.
Oh god. Well, maybe thankfully for Lotus does not let go of that burst. They're looking for the future, but thankfully for Crocs and Socks, finally gets on the board here.
Be unconditionable. Just do it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. No shampoo, only conditioner. Let's go. Ooh, great confirm from Crocs and Socks, though. Wait down a little bit, see if the burst. You gotta be mad about that.
God tries to bait the flash kick, but the second hit of H flash kick just finding home and spiking Crocs and Socks right into the dirt. Ooh, great defense and a dead angle out.
Yep, has an opportunity here. Ooh, actually trades with the boom there, so that's actually really good. And it might be able to confirm into this to death. Yes. And with that, that's a fairly fast reset for Lotus there. Now we've gone back to 0-0 score.
Yeah, that is a scary reset. And the fact that Crocs and Socks is just windmill slamming into it, braver than the troops.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Yeah. My ass would be sitting at character select for a solid 90 seconds. I wouldn't be thinking about anything. I just would be there, you know?
Yeah. It's like, oh, your commentator would be like, oh yeah, you know, you're taking some time in there and like to rethink everything. You're like, no, just having an existential crisis. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here being like, oh boy, I can't block this Leo champer. My ass is finished.
Yeah. And right now, the tables have turned quite quickly. Crocs here, taking it back to Lotus.
Just hitting every single mix-up from one side to the other.
Now taking an early pressure here. Gonna push towards the corner. It opens up as well. Takes the burst as well too. So Lotus is able to get that next hit. This could be a disaster so for Crocs and Socks.
Goes for the cross-up empty low, but the Slayer backdash.
Yeah.
But the Slayer backdash. That's right.
And backdash to that one here. Gonna make it hard to even do the backdash in this case, because yeah, if I switch sides, you can't backdash anymore.
Yeah, and super good awareness there from Crocs and Socks. Sees one run through go off and is immediately looking to throw the next one. Like, Lotus is just finding the flash kicks, right? Like, they're working. Like, the punishment on the ones that have been missed isn't that terribly high, and it hasn't been that many. So, like, yeah, Lotus is going to let it rock.
Yeah, there's something about those flash kicks and, like, Crocs' interaction with them that's just making it very uncomfortable to even, like, I'm going to wait, I'm going to commit to a wait, and then I'm going to punish it really hard. Like, it has not been on the table so far, so Lotus has no reason to stop quite yet.
Yeah, and it seems like Lotus has just found Crocs and Socks' rhythm entirely, because there's been a few times where Crocs and Socks just full-on stops and backdashes on Wake Up, and then Lotus just doesn't flash kick and gets to have their turn back. So it's you know, you're a little screwed either way, right?
Yeah. All the options are covered, and the most tilting option is still on the table. So it's like, what do you do around with all that? Well, that's not one of them. Oh, but unfortunately doesn't get the full confirm there. Flash kicks, backdashes out, the YRC saves the day. Good stuff that the
Croxy stocks. Yeah, starting to find the tempo of the match a little bit more. Not getting snowballed quite as hard.
All right, using the boom to start off the match quite early here, jumping over, trying to keep some of that distance, but trying to keep some of that pace as well, but just cannot anti-air a back turn Leo.
I also really like Lotus representing the 2S, just kind of checking all of Slayer's get in neutral skippy options with the little strong low.
And on top of everything else here, just using a lot of booms this matchup and just like saying like, cool, I'm going to cover the front end of your approach now because you're not going to jump anymore because of the flash kicks. So I'm going to make it even more difficult for you. Ooh.
Nice early super to get some fat damage, and that'll kill.
Yeah, like that is just absolutely powerful. Oh, but speaking of powerful, yeah, just taking that Mappa Punch right on and getting it confirmed, the knockdown, painful. All right, knocked down the air into the corner here. Great crossover with the JK. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, using FD to build some space, but unfortunately Lotus just adapting the block strings on the fly really sharply.
Oh, and another flash kick.
Yeah, oh my god. That was a Street Fighter Ryu-esque situation. There was like, I'm going to throw a fireball from like really close up, and you have to react to it now. This is my faraway poke now.
Whiff jab, sonic boom.
Now that's gaming.
Yeah. That's the most gaming I've seen all day, Ty.
If you want to see more gaming, make sure you check out the brackets. There's tons of games you can enter the rest of the week. This is all for Trans Lifeline. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, greatly appreciate you all. Thank you, appreciate all the donations that come through. We have, in this block alone, I believe, raised like $400. Holy shit.
Yeah, thank you all so much. And the 6Ps are coming back out, folks.
Oh, he catches the jump out on the other end with the run through. Oh, that was very scary. If that was confirmed, yeah, Crocs would be seeing lights out right now, but no need, and Crocs is actually making a good comeback here.
Oh, the bunk!
One more, can you reach it? No, just a little bit far away, and actually wastes it out because of the risk of the flash.
Oh. And that's what I mean. Lotus has just been finding the rhythm where, like, no, they're going to try and bait it here, and every call has been correct.
Yeah.
It's about the flash kicks they don't do, man. It's like jazz.
Well, a lot of jazz getting kicked right now here, and a huge ass maneuver is trying to push it to the corner, and just there's no options for Crocs to get out anymore. Does not have the meter to do it. Has one blitz available. Has no burst. Crocs, what are you gonna do? Help! Someone help Crocs! Call guard! Guard!
It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. Leo's doing it.
Oh my gosh. And into that 69 seconds on top of everything else. Whew. This is it. This is it for potentially for Lotus.
2-1. This is tournament point for Lotus. Oh, and yeah, that's a pretty good start, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Whatever, man. 2H into 5D, that doesn't even combo anyway. They confirm into that as a reset, standing reset. Good, awesome. Oh, if you jump low, cool. What else you got? What other tricks you got? Good. Back turn.
You know what? Lotus entered this round and said, I'm up around. It's time to play like I have a bomb strapped to my chest. And it worked so well. Holy shit.
Nowhere safe. Nowhere safe.
For a little. Yeah.
$10 says he does it again.
Yeah.
Yep. One more for the road.
Not this time. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
and the cheeks!
Oh my god, you sat on him at the very end. Yo, Potemkin style, let's go. Right. Ooh, I like like that as a standing reset, actually. If you have to mash out to get out of it, then it's like, cool, let me just jump right back in and keep the pressure on. Right, nice standing reset there. That was very quick. Couldn't even see what the mix-up was there in that situation. Oh, 5H, the great equalizer. It does it all. Burst super enough? Yes, it absolutely
And that
will
does
be.
it. Lotus taking it 3-1 off the reset, taking the long road here. Let's go, Lotus.
Oh, amazing stuff from Lotus there. Just showed a real good grip of not just playing against a Slayer matchup, but just playing against Crocs and Socks in general, and showing no fear that, hey, look, we've played for each other for so long. Yeah, I know that I'm going to be doing flash kicks every single time, and that's just the gameplay. This is your problem today. I've decided. And next time, it might not even be on the table. Every single one might just miss, just because Crocs is like, you know what, last time you did this, I'm not doing it today. No, thank you.
Yeah, it's that real, sometimes the correct answer is just doing reversal 45 times, and if you know it's that time and you're sure and you have the execution to do it, it can look pretty incredible. I mean, I remember the way old days where people are just like, this Daigo Umihara fella can do telepathic DPs, and like, that's kind of what was going on there, right? Was just the exact reads on like, it's flash kick time, baby, or just like, nah, they're ready on this one, and just nailing every single one of those calls. Just really incredible stuff.
Right, exactly. And just so clean, such good play the entire time, such good control the entire time there. You know, I think it was like, you know, a bit of an exciting match for me personally. It's like Chastity be able to take it over Lotus, but then just got the revenge in the long run, played the tournament extraordinarily intelligently, switching characters, bringing back Leo when it mattered most, and then just going on from there on a complete tear. Just excellent masterclass of how to take on an entire tournament versus just playing the best that you can. Play the entire tournament the best you can. Looks a little bit different, like we saw here today.
Yeah, like, great call, Ryyudo. Huge shout-outs to that Raven swap. That was so smart. Like, that takes guts to do, to switch to a character that, like, even if you have some practice and you think they're better for the matchup, there's still always a little part of your heart that's just like, but I might do better if I'm playing Leo, right? Like, it's kind of the whole thing of, like, even when Michael Jordan was, like, coaching a team sitting on the bench, he was kind of like, I might be better than some of these fucking guys. Like, you have to have that in the back of your head at all times. So, like, being willing to make that Raven switch and then have it really pay off, awesome stuff. Like, it's super smart.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I think one final shout out here for the entirety of the tournament and the great performance that we've seen here is that the donations to Trans Lifeline. Like, once again, in this section alone, we have raised $400. And as Joe has mentioned multiple times over, we crushed the goal from last year in 2 days. 2 days. And we're going all week with so many more tournaments the entire time. So thank you all so much for being so supportive during out the XR block. And I believe next up, and I believe it's maybe I have already started, is going to be Guys, God Bless the Ring.
Yeah, be over there. Get ready to look at menu noises and cool dogs doing unfair shit. You're gonna love it.
And you know what? It also needs to be said out loud just to be sure here. Trans rights are human rights. Trans rights, baby. Let's go.
You gotta. You gotta.
Hell
Well,
yeah,
with
thank
that-
you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, Joe, I was going to ask, what do we have next up?
Next up, I'm gonna send you guys over to Guys. Polar Bear's already got it running. It's been running for a little bit, for about half an hour, and it looks pretty awesome. Appreciate everyone that came out tonight to play, everyone that responded to my day of Discord DMs to enter the bracket. You guys, executed is so legit. We got a little more Xrd tonight too. When you're done watching the rest of the Under the Counter stuff tonight, you can also catch some Rev Tuesday over a Path of Flip stream. That'll be at if you're coming East Coast time, that'll be 10:30 p.m. And what else? Tomorrow we got some more Xrd. I'll be running Xrd as I usually do. Dust Bowl 8:30 p.m. East Coast double limb. Thursday will be Thursday Xrd Throwdown, which will be hosted over on Oxyacetyllene's channel. It'll be Swiss bracket. And then Friday, Just Avery, your favorite Bedman player, will be running the lunchtime ladder at 2 p.m. East Coast time, an hour-long matchmaking ladder between East Coast and Europe. So it's crazy. It's genuinely crazy how much Xrd we got. This Xrd we got it falling out of our pockets.
Honestly,
But
beautiful.
yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Big shout outs, shout outs to Polar Bear for putting this together. You're the GOAT. You guys can go tell them when we send you over with that raid, because they're busy actually running guys. Shout outs to Morrigan for being a fantastic TO. Players just showed up. It was awesome. It just ran like clockwork. Obviously, big shout out to you, to you two, Ty and Ryyudo. Crushed it on mic. I was muted, big chillin' all night. Easiest event I've run in a long time. So that's all thanks to you guys.
Except for the times you were muted and screaming, which is understandable.
I was in that Twitch chat. Yeah.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
But yeah, there's a bunch of other games just while that raid is getting started. Let me throw this up on the screen for you guys to all see real quick. There are a boatload of games to run. There's going to be, oh my god, that first row is up through tonight, but there's also going to be Fatal Fury, Mega Knockdown. I actually really recommend checking out Mega Knockdown. I've run it in TSVs before. D-Hamster has made something very special. It's very fun.
It's good.
Oh, it's so good. What else we got? Sorry, this ad's a little small, so if you can give me just a second.
I will say Saturday, you gotta be there for Rivals of Ether workshop. If you've never seen like a workshop tournament where they're just like, yeah, we found some characters. They're all stupid, but like they're like stupid, like relative to each other, about the same. So it's like fine.
That's awesome. I'll definitely be checking that. There's a bunch of indie games that'll be running. I've seen Murfight, Tough Love Arena. Big shout out. Tough Love is by Paul. You guys might know him from Scramble Heart City. Just had its weekend playtest. You can catch it at other fighting game events. There'll be Battle Craze, Toy Fighter. Oh my god, TMNT, Justice League Turbo, Hyper Handball, Heavy Smash, Puzzle Bobble 4, Samurai Showdown Special, KOF 98, Ultra Fight, Dakyanta 2, Huge Vouch, Rivals of Aether, they just said Cyberbot, Street Fighter, the movie, the game, some VSAV, Plus R, Idol Showdown, and a mystery game. But that raid is going to start any second, my bad. Good night, everybody.
Bye!